Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Clash Course. I am your host, Mo Thor. Good to have you out here. If this is your first time joining us on Twitch, number one, welcome. It's glad to have you here. Like I said earlier, this is called the Clash Course. I'm joined by Mo Gorham. You guys know him. You've seen him before in the past.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well.
Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. So today's episode of Clash Course is featuring Aisling. And I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited. You guys saw a little bit of artwork.
Yeah.
As I said before, I am joined by Mo Gorham. He was
Get him right.
He was the artist lead, if you want to call it.
Yeah. Usually a concept artist takes over a character past a certain point.
Nice. So today we're going to talk about a little bit about lore, the artistic style that went into making the character. We're going to talk about abilities and playstyles, strengths and weaknesses. We also have another special guest, Mo Alterbeast.
He's not that special.
Yeah, you're right. He's kind of the best in the office, not really, slowly getting number two.
I'm just jealous. He's really good.
Yeah, he actually really is very fantastic. It's good to see you guys out there in chat. What a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. It's going to be a great Clash Course series. I'm excited. Gorham's excited. Alterbeast's excited. Everybody, the hype is real. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
I got butterflies.
Jacob says, Gorham, notice me. He is a fantastic artist. Two good artists. One in chat and one right next to me. I'm excited.
You're noticed, Jacob.
All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Aisling.
Sure.
What an interesting character. Number one, for all the people out there, one thing that makes gigantic so special is there's a hero out there for everybody. And Aisling's not my hero. Let's just put that onto the table. Pet micromanagement and especially like people who are into D&D and they think hunters, they have a pet, you can control those pets. A lot of people really dig that, and a lot of people do so well with them. That's not my play style, but when I see people in the office playing Aisling, I'm just like, you are a wizard. And I've seen, especially Alterbeast, when he plays that Aisling, I'm just like, this is it. This is the end.
Those AoE pools.
Those AoEs, so good.
Boom.
So good. Such wow. All right, but let's get into it. Let's talk a little bit about art first, because Aisling has gone through a lot of iterations in the past. And starting with art is going to be a really good foundation. So, hold on, let me make sure this is good to go.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, first up. So, you're a little...
Is that what they're seeing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Little Gorham, guys, just put it in your head. He said, hey, make this hero, and this is it. This is where it all started.
Yeah, although this is actually not my drawing. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. This is Vinod Ram's drawing. This is actually where it kind of got started with the pitch. Like when we started pitching this character, it was all about trying to get sort of like a younger hero that was sort of a little bit more of a little bit like less, like a lot of the characters are very enthusiastic about being in this arena that we're in. They're all bounty hunters and terrible people.
In fact, in the lore that we're going to share, a little bit of lore to share with you guys. There's a quirk in there that says Aisling always had this brooding face where she was really intensive, and she wasn't angry by any means, but she had this really intensive look, and you guys definitely capture that with the art. So
we wanted to make like a character that was a little bit more like going through a struggle with entering the game, like kind of a cursed character or a haunted character. I think our first reference was like Prince Ashitaka.
Okay.
Princess Mononoke.
The series so good.
Yeah, so we're like young brave warriors that are kind of forced into a circumstance of quest, and like that's kind of what she's about.
Nice. So a character that's gone through trials and tribulations. Then.
Yeah. Definitely.
Nice. So moving on now. Here we go. Next one. Please. There we go. Right. So this is actually the first drawing that you did for her?
Yeah, that was the first thing I did. So yeah, I mean, it's a very collaborative process when we work on these guys, like, and girls, obviously. And she started as a Vinod sketch, and it was the idea. I think you got it from actually like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay, all right.
With the stands and things like that, where it's like you have a guy helping you, and as you're doing the sword fighting, they're mimicking kind of a thing. And that's kind of what the original pitch was. It sort of bent away a little bit from that. And then when I took a pass at the same idea, it was more of a, you can see in the other sketch it was a little happier and more cheerful, like, yeah, come on, let's go, Dad.
Now, not so happy.
No, not so happy.
We went down the sad road.
It was a little dour. I mean, I think when we decided that the ghost was related to Aisling in some way, like they knew each other, that it became a little bit more dour because, I mean, how happy can you be?
Exactly, somebody had to die for that ghost to be there.
So, I mean, that was kind of why we kind of switched it, and also it was kind of we had some grim characters like Zenobia.
Okay.
But we needed another kind of like grim, kind of like little goth edge to her a little bit.
I got it. And
that was kind of where.
I mean,
came
regardless of whether you're playing against her and dying over and over again,
right.
that'll make you sad as well.
It's always grim.
Tree Spring, excellent question. This is Mo Gorham. What is your official title over at Motiga?
I'm a concept artist.
Concept artist, and you were on a stream prior, and we talked a little bit about your history. So if you guys want to go back through our Twitch VODs and check that out, we talked a little bit about your hiring process, how you did a
Sure.
sketch of Taito. It was actually Mushroom Man. Mushroom Man was absolutely fantastic. To answer your question though, this is M.O. Gorham, absolutely fantastic, and he's actually the artistic lead on this character itself. That's why we're sitting down and kind of talking about her origins artistically. So moving on though, let's talk about her dad.
Oh, Dad.
I love how he has 2 arrows. Like there's 2 different pictures with arrows through his head. So he didn't have a good script head.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's this pretty grim concept.
Yeah.
Of a dead person and a sword following you around. So and like the game still has to remain a little charming and, and it's quirky.
Nothing says charming like an arrow through the
Yeah,
head.
nothing says charming like an arrow through it. So I was like, low hanging fruit. Let's
Better
go
than
for
the knee though.
Yeah, better than
that
the
is
knee.
that has ended many
See,
adventures.
Took out the knees. I would have done a knee if I did with some knees.
Oh yeah.
So he's got some of them he had the arrows in the head, and I think at one point I just put a mustache on him. You're like, oh, that's kind of silly, but then we ended up keeping it.
Yeah.
It became kind of his thing. And
That was actually one of
like,
our.
how do we make him look like a dad? I don't know. Put a mustache on.
That's quite possible.
That's kind of the concept.
One of our Reddit questioners were,
Oh.
why are we so jealous of the mustache? Because it is a fantastic flowing mustache.
Mm.
Like, not even on my best day could I grow that kind of.
It's pretty voluminous.
It is voluminous. What a great word.
Yeah.
Taken after M.O. Squeedo over there. I
Yeah.
see you, buddy. All right, moving on. We got another great picture of Aisling. As you can tell, this is kind of more iterations of her explorations.
Oh yeah, these were these were the costume exploration stuff.
Cool.
And also we were kind of really pushing like where like is she gonna be like kind of like skinny adventurer, kind of like just kind of like Link from Zelda kind of a situation, or if she was gonna do some other costume element. And I think eventually we put her in sort of the dad's coat idea.
Yeah.
And between that and the hair, I mean, she's a tiny girl on screen, so you got to make that silhouette count, and like the coat was one way to do that, is to give her a bit more volume.
Oh gosh, people in chat hashtag dad stash. Oh no,
dad
stash. Oh
hashtag
man.
hash dash.
Say that 5 times fast. Well, I can see your exploration in this picture that you're going through, and it's really interesting because it's almost like you think of different comic books and they have scenarios where it's like Earth 42 or something like that, and you can see this character, you can see like what if, like you definitely in the middle column you see her wearing her dad's jacket, and nothing says sad like wearing your dad's jacket who passed away. So that's a little sad. But that being said, you can see a lot of different uniforms that she's wearing, almost has an artistic flair on the top row, third to the right. I absolutely love it, and yeah, look at that sword too. That sword definitely is not a piece stick.
It was also a little dark. I think that sword was a little darker too. But yeah, a lot of those costumes also sometimes can turn into skins. So it's not like all wasted. It's
Exactly.
Sometimes we'll revisit them.
I know, and it's what you alluded to earlier about how there's just so much flow between information with artists, information with Squeedo, M.O. Squeedo, if you guys saw on last Clash course, who's David Noonan, our senior writer. Noonan, the man. I'm sad he's not here. He's on vacation.
Oh,
But
he's on the vacay?
He's on the vacay, having fun. But what I absolutely love is that when you guys come up with an idea and you guys run with it.
These are squishy chairs.
These are very squishy chairs.
There's a lot of air pushing.
Oh, you guys have an idea and then you bounce it off each other, and there's just so many fractal points. So if you take, for instance, like the one in the third one to the right. So and then Vinod sees, he's like, that is absolutely fantastic. Let's see what I can do with it. And next,
I'd be like, oh, that was okay.
Yeah, that was okay. And then next thing you know, there's something completely different with it, and it's actually its own take on it. It's so refreshing to see that in the industry because there's so many great minds come together, and then they fractal out, and next thing you know, you have something completely different. It's still really great in its own right. So, moving on now, let's talk a little bit about hairstyles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the hairstyle.
You
heard it.
Yeah, I mean, like an easy way to make a small character bigger is, especially if it's human, is hair.
Yeah.
And like,
I know a thing or two about that.
Yeah. So yeah, I had long hair like you, Thor. I had hair
What?
down here, right on my chest.
What?
Yep.
Nice. I'm very
long.
sad. I saw a video of Finny rather with short hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
good.
Yeah, we could have all overlapped and been long hair club.
That could have been the best. Long hair don't care.
Keep passing ships. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, back to the
So hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gave her kind of hair. I mean, and also like made it white so she really stands out. And it also kind of gave her a little bit of like a desaturated look.
Yeah.
So it kind of made her a little bit more somber in her appearance. Like a lot of the characters are pretty vibrant.
Yeah.
And colorful, and she's a bit more desaturated.
And she has, like we said before, she is a character that went through trials and tribulations. And a lot of the times, especially in a D&D setting, when you have white hair, it means that you've gone through a lot of stress.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And seeing that white hair, and especially a youthful appearance, it makes me think in my head, wow, what happened? Like, why is she so sad and why is she so stressed out and why does she have white hair?
Yeah,
So that was
think
just
of, like Rogue.
ah, there we
white
go,
streak.
there we go, nice.
It's like all over.
Nuka Crow, I like white hair as well. However, getting down below, we see a little bit of color exploration with the hair.
We did, yeah. I mean, we kind of explored doing other colors, but honestly, like, that's kind of our thing now. And
Yeah.
if we did any other skins, we'd probably mostly keep her hair like that
Yeah.
big trademark fluffy white.
Yeah,
look.
but definitely is interesting to see a character though with different hairstyles.
Yeah, I mean, those might come again, just like the other skins. You know,
Yeah.
they might come back.
Especially if you guys see it, I'm anticipating a Reddit post saying, "I want red-haired Ashling. I want to see it in Scottish."
Of course.
All right, moving on. Let's
Oh.
talk a little bit about this is getting farther and farther in the production line.
Right.
The ideas are kind of coming together, and what we know as Ashling is starting to definitely take shape.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually, I mean, at this point, it was like pretty dark. Like the character was getting pretty dark. Dad looked
Very
pretty,
angry.
pretty
Very
angry.
not a happy
He looks
ghost.
like a vengeful spirit.
Yes,
kind
that's
of a
definitely
character.
not Casper, the friendly mustache with a ghost.
And which is not to say it's not bad. Like I definitely would like that aspect to continue with her, maybe in a skin or something. But at the time,
I know what you're thinking about.
At the
Oh,
time-
it's so good.
at the time, it was too it was a little too dark for the character.
Yeah.
So we wanted to still have it sort of feel heroic. I mean, despite all like the undead business and stuff, things like that, still be a more
Yeah.
heroic kind of character with a heroic ghost,
Yeah.
basically. And you know, it doesn't always have to be skulls and flying
That's true.
flying crossbones. and things
Austin
like that.
21, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, hey, that actually brings up a really, really good point too. While she has had trials and tribulations, like we said before, the fact that her dad is still in some capacity following her around. I mean, if you did lose a family member and he's hanging out with you in a store, worse things could have happened.
Right.
You know, so I see what you mean.
I guess, yeah.
yeah. I'd be like, just whip out your sword whenever you
I
want to
can't
hang
wait
out
to
and
be
have.
haunted by my family members. That's really good.
You would have the best Halloween parties.
Best Halloween party.
All right, moving
dope.
on. This
Yeah.
is
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so that was the color swap basically.
Yeah, and you can kind of see how it's a little bit more elegant, a little bit more divine. Definitely doesn't have that dark undertones as much as the other ones. And moving on, though,
No,
that
was
was
it.
her. That was
the business.
That was the Ashling. We did reveal a skin last time you were on.
We did.
Yes, remember the Ashling skin? It
Oh,
was
we
cool.
did? Oh, we revealed it? Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, I know. I'll put it
okay.
up a little later. We didn't want to put it again because we have to have some surprise in store for you guys.
Okay.
But that being said, let's talk. Are you ready to talk about the lore?
Oh
the-
boy.
Oh, the lore.
Oh
So,
boy.
oh,
Words.
loady.
My enemy. My mortal enemy's
Oh,
words.
man.
This is Noonan's wheelhouse.
This is true, guys. We want to kind of put a little asterisk right here. The lore in our game, some people really love lore. Some people, it takes a backseat for other things like gameplay. And to me, I am absolutely like head over heels for lore. I love a good story. I love having just sinking my teeth into a really good whatever story, sci-fi, fantasy, D&D, what have you. In our game,
I draw pictures.
you do draw pictures. I gave him these lore
I
scrolls.
can't read.
It's okay. I can't
I'm
do.
depending on Thor entirely.
I can't do either. I can't do either, my
to
friend.
read this.
So, but in our game, we wanted to have a self-exploration path. Some games will shove lore in your face. Some games will keep it like in a dusty tome somewhere on the internet on some weird wiki.
Right.
The way we kind of are going about it is that there is lore out there, but it's for you to find. There's definitely threads of a bigger picture together, and when people see kind of things in game or they see on our website, little excerpts, little flavor text, then the picture starts making sense. And so on our stream, we're going to talk a little bit about the lore scrolls. You won't be able to get this anywhere else. And before somebody transcribes me and then puts it somewhere, and I will find you and I will hunt you down. You won't even be able to run far enough. So please don't transcribe these. But for your viewing pleasure,
Dragon naturally speaking, the entire thing.
yeah.
Right?
So for your viewing pleasure, we're going to kind of talk a little about the lore scrolls. In our game, there is no canon. There's never like a 1220 BC
True.
something.
I appreciate that. I mean, I really like that we approach it from like it's the same story from different
exactly.
perspectives, so you kind of have to piece it together.
Exactly.
And that's kind of fun.
So there's no canon in our game. It's really interpretations of the same event. There's a saying to the victor
kind of
goes
history.
Yes, to the victor goes the spoils, and the victor always writes history. So in our game, there's 5 different houses, and so every house has a different way of looking at an event that happened. Whether one house is aligned to the other, there's some backstabbing, maybe collaborative efforts from a house Tesserus to maybe house Orion, rather. And so for you, we're gonna kind of read a little bit of excerpts talking about kind of different lore scrolls and what
Do my
different
mouth exercises.
I know, right?
I
And
married a marmoset in
Yes.
Madagascar.
and a little tiny asterisk, guys. We are not the senior writer. David Noonan is the man, just the man in general, and he is the orator of our office. So he's on vacation right now, so we're gonna try to fill in for his place and give the best rendition we can possibly do, my dear friend. So let's give it up.
All right, who wants to go first?
Um,
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. All right.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Theater face.
Theater face.
All
Theater
right.
face.
No promises. Here we go. Excerpt from House DeVage letter. Dear Olorum, I hope I said that right. Master, your teachings were clear. Vengeful ghosts always haunt their killers. Yet I have found an exception, and the implications trouble me. A young warrior, Aisling, has been wandering the Empire of late, dressed in her father's greatcoat and wielding his sword. Apparently, her father was a military man of some renown.
Renown.
I said that incorrectly?
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I love that word,
Did
renown.
Okay.
All right.
I'll buy it. In battle, the ghost of Aisling's father appears and fights at the girl's side. The ghost is formidable, if you care about such things, but it's haunting the girl, not the man's killer.
Huh. Uh-oh. What happened? How
I
did
don't
he
know.
die?
This shouldn't be possible unless, Master, what if the ghost didn't know who killed him?
Uh-oh. Bum, bum, bum.
Bomb drops.
Bomb drop. Mic drop. There it goes. All right. So that's interesting. So
That is nice.
that's by House of Aedra, who's known for their sorcery. And they're conniving a little bit, but also known mainly for their sorcery.
Yeah.
So it's a dialogue between a master and a student. And he says, Master, like, you told me that ghosts only haunt their killers. Why is this sword having the possession of this ghost? It just doesn't make any sense. So from their viewpoint, it's a conundrum that they just can't figure it out. But is it haunting Aisling?
That's an interesting.
That is very interesting.
That's an interesting reason. Okay.
Now, my turn. I hope I don't botch this.
Oh no.
House Melkor, transcribed by Eben Songbird. Governess. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
that's
No, let me do it.
nasty.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say Quendra.
All right.
I'm gonna
Governess.
say Quendra.
Governess.
These are made up words by
Yes.
white people.
Governess Quendra. It seems odd to say, but my impression of Aisling was that she wasn't flighty enough. So often the girls in my care are always sketching in their notebooks, doing cartwheels on the green, and humming ballads, when they should be conjugating verbs. Not Aisling, though. She was very serious, very determined. Such grim children are generally rather dull, I find, but Aisling was exceedingly clever. Her test scores prove that. For whatever reason, I often find she was hiding herself from all of us here at the academy. Her marks were very strong, and she never had any behavioral problems. But I don't think any of us really got to know her. She seems to pass through her schooling year to year, almost like a ghost, really. Interesting. So there's a couple of nuggets in that one. She went to an academy.
Connections.
She went to Aisling Hogwarts.
Aisling Academy?
Hogwarts.
Ghost World.
Yeah, she went to an academy, and she was almost a loner. So whatever that says about it, she was very serious, very grim, and they say that she passed through schooling. She went from year after year. Everybody who's been in high school or middle school, one of those quiet kids, people that
Tortured past.
yes. So what happened?
Everyone.
What happened?
Everyone at that age had a tortured past.
Indeed. I know. I had one.
Oh yeah.
All right. How about you? Next one, bud.
Oh, I'm gonna do House Tesserus. Oh boy, there's some big words, guys.
So House Tesserus is the
These are some big words.
is the technical house.
Yeah.
So if you saw our canyon, you will see the
Mouth.
the machines in Canyon are House Tesserus. HK is from House Tesserus, or has origins leading from House Tesserus. So go ahead and take it away, bud.
Here we go. House Tesserus field notes. Surreptitious observation of the ectoplasm matrix.
Timeout. High five. That was a good one.
Thank
that
you.
was a good one.
Circador, controlled by the human female Aisling. Observation occurred during real-world battle conditions, which accounts for the sparse data. Aisling has the ability to create moving ectoplasm matrix that she forms into the shape of a human male knight. For further study, why always the same shape? Is she self-limited due to mental trauma? Oh boy.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, we're kind of opening up the...
I know, this is more scientific.
This is kind of opening it up a little bit. Maybe it's not her dad. That's interesting. She can move the ectoplasm a significant distance away from her and make it appear or disappear, seemingly at will. For further study, what is the power source? Can it be tapped for other purposes? The ectoplasm fights a wide array of enemies and seems to act and react independently. This is, of course, impossible. For further study, is Aisling controlling each movement of the ectoplasm consciously or subconsciously? That is interesting. That kind of opens it up.
And they mentioned a quest for power and whether or not it can be siphoned.
I feel like a news anchor.
Very good,
this
very
is
good,
good.
old boy, very good.
I understand why people do this now. It's like a prop. That's good.
Nice, awesome. So again, guys, House Tesserus is more of a scientific house. They are using their scientific achievements to control dominance in the lore of our game. And I love how they go about it scientifically way. Like, can we harness that? What's happening? What is the ectoplasm? Too spooky for me, somebody says. All right, House Orion, personal file, excerpt. Circador insisted on rejoining the column despite his wounds, and indeed his troops were unaware of the extent of his injuries. Only closed chamber testimony from his squire at the time, Javarius, revealed that Sir Cador was unable to don his armor without assistance, nor lift his arms above his shoulders. The Battle of Radavia fields was a resounding success, with Cador's soldiers smashing through the enemy flank and routing the entire left wing. Were it not for his decisive action, Radavia would have been a bloody battle of attrition, not a textbook example of elegant field strategy. Sir Cador's personal heroics on that day are well known and the inspiration of ballads, apparently, but his absence was notable during the consecration of victory ceremony. His daughter had fallen ill, and Cador made haste back to the capital.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that's a little history. That's cool.
Uh-oh.
A little excerpt. Wait, what do we got here?
All right.
Oh.
Take it away, my friend.
Oh boy, I think this is House Karkaresh. Yeah, House Karkaresh is like the warring house.
Indeed.
So
So
they have the greatest military strength, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's their back. Oh yeah. Here we go. House Karkaresh fencing tournament. Oh, of course. A list of official protests. This is funny. Gavril. The name is Gavril.
Gavril.
Right? That's Gavril, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's Gavril.
Gavril.
Expecting a man of my immense muscularity to match swords with the slip of a girl is an insult. I have not trained to fight children, and thus my loss should be expunged from the record.
So setting it up, guys. This is a excerpt from a fencing tournament, and a guy is complaining that he should not have to fight, cross swords with a girl.
Hanaris. I did not witness any ghost emerging from the girl's sword, but I must believe she obtained mystical aid in her so-called victory.
Oh, shots
these
fired!
people, mad jelly.
Saltiest of all
Salt.
salty
Deep salt.
fence.
Tynok. That's Tanach?
Tanash?
Tynok. I'm gonna say Tynok.
Okay.
In future years, the council should adopt divisions based on the combatant's age. Let the youth fight other youths, I say.
Yes, Cheshire Trick. She has won all these matches.
Maybe there's weight classes or something.
Yeah.
You know. Caria. Caria. Please investigate the banquet staff. The morning after the feast, I lost to a white-haired girl half my size, and I feared my mead was poisoned to dull my reactions.
That's a fear that I have every day.
I use that excuse all the time.
Exactly.
Rondel. I don't care whose daughter she is. Swordplay is for men of action, not unmarriageable girls. I am having my trophy re-engraved to replace the second place with the first place I deserve.
I have never heard of a saltier person
That
in
is
our
some
game.
deep salt.
That is super salt in the wound.
That's a Salt Lake.
That I do not appreciate
That's
that
Salt
tone
Lake
of
City.
voice. I am very glad Aisling beat that.
Yeah.
Sorry, loser.
Yeah, these guys are mean.
Yeah, like, absolutely mean.
Oh
Man.
well.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those were
Take a heat.
those were the 5 scrolls of lore for Aisling. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, the our orator ability isn't quite up to snuff to Mo Squito, but I hope you enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I hope my delivery was acceptable.
I think it was absolutely fantastic.
I do not orate often.
You're an orator, my friend, of great renown. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the lore and the artistic style when it comes to Aisling. I hope you enjoyed that segment of it. I want to say a big thank you to Mo Gorham for coming on and talking to us a little bit about the lore, reading about the scrolls. Boom. If you guys see him in game, he's Mo Gorham. He's the man himself. He's actually a wizard when it comes to artistry, but except spells, he shoots out paintings and drawings, stuff like that.
I wish that was cool. If I had a spell book of just ideas and art, that would be great.
Don't pretend like that. Get out of here, man. All right, guys, say a big thank you for Mo Gorham. Thanks for having him up here. I got it, bud. Yes, watch Christmas. House Kekara. I can't even say that word. Yes, it's very militarily based. Based. Uh-oh, here we go. A new challenger approaches.
Hi, guys.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce my friend and also my worst enemy in Motiga, Mo Alter Beast. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I was stretching. I'm ready for
I
some
saw
fighting.
you were just doing the little stretches.
ready, you know.
Yeah. Oh man, you're
some fighting.
gonna be showing off the Aisling today.
I am.
Nice, awesome. So let's talk a little bit about you though. Who are you? Who is the Alter Beast?
Let's see. So here at Motiga, I am the lead environment artist.
Mhm.
So I build all the pretty environments.
Okay.
With the awesome team.
Nice. Go ahead and put the mic a little bit closer to
Oh,
your face.
sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good. Absolutely.
Better?
That should help a little bit on the volume. Nice. So you're the lead artist, environmental artist, you said. So you do a lot of the making art for our maps, kind of making it all come together, making that aura of like just the feel of the map, right?
I hope so.
I hope so. Nice. You're doing a great job, and I've been loving to watch the maps come together. How long have you been at Motiga?
It's a little bit over 2 years now.
Oh, 2 years. You're a veteran. No
pretty
wonder you're
close
so
to the
good at the game.
Yeah.
No wonder
Every
you're
day.
so-
Like every day.
Nice. So one thing I do want to say to the audience out there, Ultra Beast and I are really great friends, but he is #1 in the studio. Like he.
You're catching up to me though, Thor.
It's so.
Your range just a little few numbers
Oh
below
man,
me.
I am like 0.2 away from you on the leader. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Never gonna let you catch up.
Oh, never, not even once.
Nope.
Not even once. That's what I want to hear. So yes, Ultra Beast. It's like because our rivalry goes between multiple games, whether it's Bloody Roar, Smash Bros, like just random times of the day. Ultra Beast will make eye contact with me in the studio, and be like, "Hey, you, me, something. Let's go run millions of miles." I'm like, "Let's do it." Just drop whatever I'm doing.
And I beat him every time.
That's not quite true. I beat you in Smash Brothers.
Once.
But it's good to see it. It's like it's funny how big our rivalry is. We're still like the best of friends.
Mhm.
We always get burritos together
Yep.
at lunchtime.
Yep.
Boom. That's what I like to hear. But I do have him playing Ashling today. He's, like I said, our best player in the office. So I think you're gonna do good. You're gonna rock it.
Hopefully
But-
I can play to that title.
Yeah. But before we get to that part, let's talk a little bit about Ashling, her abilities, her play styles, her strengths and weaknesses. Right?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do it. All right. So first up on the chopping block there, skill #1, left mouse button. This one's gonna be slash.
Yeah. So she has an awesome ability. So she's a melee character generally, most of the time. She in her sword she has ghost power.
Ghost power, ectoplasm, as House Tester
ectoplasm.
like to say.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Her dad is possessing her sword, so using another skill, she actually powers up her basic attack to be even more powerful. Her animations change.
Indeed.
It's almost like the sword's lifting her up.
Somebody said a lightsaber. So her left mouse button is our typical auto attack.
Yep.
So if you, in our game, we have branching skill paths though.
Yes.
So when you have these branching skill paths, they dramatically increase what the attack does.
Yep.
For instance, if you go left on the upgrade path, and we'll show you, it's really damage with conditionals, aka fire damage, or maybe your auto attacks will weaken a target. It's very, you get in there, you do slashes on it. On the other hand, though, your right side
Yeah.
does projectiles.
Yep. You can totally change the character. You can make her.
Projectiles, rather. I know somebody's gonna be like, projectiles? What are those?
So if you want to keep your distance, you want to be a little bit more supportive, you can make her shoot projectiles and do a little bit of damage, and I think she can also get buffs.
Yeah, she can actually. When the buffs actually, the projectiles rather, pass to the allies, they will gain buffs like armor or maybe purity and stuff like that. So, showing you guys a little bit difference between the two of them is this clip
Here we
right
go.
here. The force is strong with her. As you can tell now, the enemy Ashling is getting weakened every single time she auto attacks, up to a stack of 5. And in fact, if she's going like toe to toe with somebody, that weaken is that debuff is just be so important. On the other side, the right is a projectile pass, and as you can tell, if she did have friendlies in front of her, every time it goes out, they would be getting a buff right now. But definitely a good ability to kind of keep your distance away.
I believe it hits everyone along the path, right?
Indeed.
So that's a great combo off of if you, since she is very much a pet class, if you have your dad out there and then
Indeed.
shoot projectiles from
Indeed, if
afar.
you kind of want to stay back, and we'll talk a little bit more about Ashling's abilities to kind of help the team, because she does have a very, very divergent way to play her. She can be in your face, up in there, weakening the team, or having fire-based attacks, or she kind of hang back, you let her dad do most of the damage, and then while healing your team, giving buffs for your enemy, for your team rather, and just doing such a great job of controlling the battlefield.
I gotta warn you guys,
Uh-oh.
I like killing people.
Oh, I think that's what people want to see.
So I'm not gonna be too supportive. I apologize ahead of time.
That's okay. Maybe I will show the more supportive role. Oh, wait, how come you get to do the killing role? This is because he's #1 in the office. This is shenanigans. All right, moving on. Kador's Charge. So Kador's Charge, right off the bat, is what you use to actually move the your father around the battlefield. Oh, look at that. It's not even moving. Here we go.
there you go.
There we go.
Takes a tap.
So playing this, and you'll see exactly what I mean by this. So Kador's Charge is the way you kind of micromanage Kador around the map. So it's the way you say, hey, go over here, attack that enemy. So his left upgrade path is more of a AoE. So he kind of damages a lot more people. He's kind of spreading around the damage a little bit. But the right upgrade path is more of like direct damage. It's like, hey, I want to kill this sniper. Oh, I want to kill this Charnock. I want to do a lot of direct damage, aka fire damage, or maybe other armor breakers and stuff like that. It's really, you want to go for a damage roll.
Yeah, on the right, on the right side you're doing very much debuffs. Where on the left side you're actually powering up Kador. So when he starts actually attacking with his melee attacks, he's doing a little bit more damage. himself.
Indeed. If you saw on the last slide, your left mouse button also can go in conjunction with that. So your left mouse button does more damage to fire attacks. Well, next thing you know, Kador is also debuffing the enemy with fire. So boom, you guys are just working tandem with each other.
Lots of damage.
Indeed. So here, guys, can show an example of that. All right. As you can tell, sent out Kator. Unfortunately, there's only one enemy, but you can see the his sword is on fire damage. A little bit of damage there.
And right when he spawns, he does a little bit of damage right after that. and
Indeed.
AoE.
Kator's Charge. Then on the right side, looks like he goes with the fire attack. Rather, I got that confused there. There it goes. There's the damage boost. And as you can tell, it goes a little bit, her health bar goes down a little bit faster. Another charge, another damage boost. And next thing you know, boom, dead. All right, for the third skill, it's called Kitty's War Cry. This is honestly, I think, one of the bread and butter of the actual skill itself. Like,
this is her skill.
This
right
is
here.
this is the
This is
one
what people
that,
complain about.
Right. This is the table flipping skill. This is like, I can't believe you just did that. It's just it's one of those abilities that really kind of define the character itself. It's how you use Kador's cry, war cry, to really change the flow of the battlefield. So getting on into it though. Left side, very offensive. Very, very offensive. You can have a heavy stun, immobilize, really setting up your enemy team for a huge game-breaking fight. So that immobilize, just coupled with a Charnox focus, coupled with a Margrave's focus, I mean, it's just AoE, just shenanigans. That's the only way you can really call it. And, then on the right, go for it.
Well, so also on the left side, I mean, you're definitely, a lot of these upgrades are determining your playstyle. Since she is a pet class, you can determine if you're going to be supportive of your ghost, or your ghost is supporting you.
Yeah.
Definitely on the left pass, since he's immobilizing people, it's keeping them put while you do your melee attacks on them.
Indeed, indeed. And again, the left mouse button, if you want to have a little bit projectile base, you can kind of keep that distance. You can actually kite backwards with that immobilized on the left side from Kador's War Cry. Absolutely fantastic, because you have a Taito on you, have somebody in your face, you'd be like, Kador, get back here and protect me. And it's just absolutely fantastic for setting up those big fights. Meanwhile, on the right side, though, it's all about the defense.
Very defensive. So automatically off of the first upgrade, you switch out him just standing there doing a pose, interrupting people. He then instead creates a barrier around him, which blocks all projectiles.
Yes, yes.
Which is great since a lot of our characters shoot projectiles.
I heard that's a thing in our game. So,
oh gosh.
So that projectile bubble that I'll show you guys in a couple seconds is super important for our game. We have capture points on the map. For people new to the genre or new to our game in particular, capture points on our map are modular bases that really affect the game flow. So let's say you are in hero select and you don't have a hero that can heal. So you run up to that capture point, you throw down a bloomer, next thing you know you have passive and active healing on your team. So these are so important in our game, and then when you have that right side of Kador's War Cry, throwing that bubble down, next thing you know you have your creature being defended by this huge bubble. It's just so important, especially for a large team fight. Let's say they have a lot of AoE. If you, let's say your Guardian's down, you need to throw your Kador over there, protect that wound damage. It's just so many different ways to actually use that right side of the Kador's War Cry.
This was like right when you're trying to summon a minion, you have to protect them for a while. So putting that barrier for those last few seconds for him to summon up, very crucial.
Yep. It's definitely great. Show you guys a little bit what I mean about that. Here we go. All right, as you can tell, he goes for the stun route and throws that Q down there. As you can tell by the pings and the noise, every single time he uses that ability, you can see that purple debuff going on him, and it's just so effective. Because that is actually a dummy, it's not actually moving out of that and not actually trying to escape, but you can just see every single time he pings it, it's just so detrimental to her health. Then on the other side, on the right side, as you can kind of see in the defense, and this is where the spectral barrier comes out. Bam. There's the big special barrier we're talking about.
And I do know I said I'm very offensive, but I actually have been changing my build to this barrier. Just for escapes, it's nice to put them behind you, put up that projectile barrier so they can't snipe you away.
Oh yeah, it's one of those moves in the game that it's just really, it's just, like I said, like we talked about before, it's really the bread and butter of that kit. And it just, depending on what side you go, it just dramatically changes your play style.
Got so many uses.
Indeed. So last skill for Eve, instead of her focus, is her Into the Blade. So I love saying that, by the way, Into the Blade. It's just absolutely
so powerful.
So powerful, such wow. This is where she recalls her ghost back into her blade, and then she gets buffs based on that. And it's a very fun utility because, you know, one of the ways to counter her is by killing her ghost.
Oh my gosh.
And next thing you know, you go into the blade, and all the damage you just did to Kador is completely gone. You're just like, no, why?
Definitely makes people upset.
It's like, why? But so the left side, as we're going to show you, can either do project reflectiles, or deflect projectiles rather, or it can go invisibility, which gives you a little bit of utility on it. It's definitely an interesting ability because when you put Kador back into your blade, it opens up a host of choices. Like, let's say you need that extra utility of being invisible. Let's say you have a trip focusing you a lot, and you need to have an escape like on a dime. Your invisibility is going to be so important for that, trying to get away or sneaking back. There's just so many different ways you can use that invisibility. Or you can go a little bit more defensive based and have it where when Kador goes back into your blade, every 5 seconds you deflect one projectile, and that's so strong. It really is, especially when you have like a Charnock or an Amani coming at you.
Just the fact of it actually going to the blade, it even changes the character pretty greatly. It changes all of our animations off of our basic attack, and so even just the animation, you get a little bit more momentum off of your left clicks, and so you can reach your enemy that you're just barely trying to reach with your sword. You can kill them a little bit faster.
Exactly. Yeah, project deflectiles, hashtag. Yeah, words are hard, guys. Words are hard. But on the right side, this is when you are going to be a little bit more of an off tank, when you want to be a little bit more defensive, and also you can be utility with a heal. We're going to get into the heal a little bit, but that defensive armor, when you bring Kador back into your blade, you can also get a huge armor boost. I think it's like 35% for the next 6 seconds. It's absolutely, right? Yeah, it's absolutely giant, huge. When people jump on you, you can be, bam, armor up. Next thing you know, you're taking a lot less damage, and then branching off from that,
they'll definitely turn the fight around.
Exactly.
They think they're about to win.
Yeah, next thing you know, it's a squishy. And next thing you know, what happened?
Yep.
And then
he survived.
And then you branch off to the left, or the right, and you can either get a heal, an AOE heal for your team, which is absolutely fantastic. It's gonna really, in a pinch where you need to have everybody going to a point where they need to heal back up, and let's say your bloomer's down, or maybe you don't even have a bloomer. That heal is just gonna be an AOE heal, absolutely fantastic, trying to get back on your feet. On the other hand, though, you can also go debuff, and I'll show you guys that. If you're facing a team with a lot of debuffs, a Zenobia, a Charnock, and you just like, man, I can't get back to heal, or let's say you got poison on you from Voden, that debuff immunity is going to prevent your team from getting the slows, getting that poison on you. It's going to be so strong. There's an example right now of invisibility, just really great at sticking around people, and again, more of a utility spell, or an escape, but you can use it so many different ways. Hey, Ouroboros, good to see you, buddy. All right, on the other side, though, as you can tell, now you can see a little bit of the healing. Let's see what he goes with. Yep, it does. Definitely goes E, and then he goes with a heal. Again, the heal is a little bit less effective, but you can see the armor boost and the heal pop. And again, it is AoE, so it will heal all your teammates.
Yep, heals your whole allies. Try to call your team together.
Yeah.
Bunch up so I can heal all of y'all.
Indeed. And that's just really good teamwork. You're like, hey, I need you to get here because I'm going to heal you. And bam, next thing you know, you get a nice solid heal for your team. The last ability that we have is called Terrify. This ability is at Kador and at yourself. It is a focus rather that will terrify the people next to you. Really good for CC, really good for point control, really good for really controlling the battlefield in the way you need it. It definitely takes a little bit of use to,
yes.
especially when Kador, because a lot of people will summon Kador back to them, then use focus, and you're not really quite getting the most effective out of it. But if you're attacking a point sending Kador, that focus is going to be absolutely crucial.
Just the fact that you cast it and Kador cast it, if you can align an enemy in between you two, you double the effect. Right there. And since he is a pet class, you can summon him from far away if you're not close to the person and lay the focus right off at a distance.
Yeah, indeed. So it's very, very team-oriented focus. It gets you those points, those captures. It really is coupled with Kador's Warcry, it's one of those ones where you can just chain CC together, where you can really just turn the tide of battle in your favor. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up for her abilities and playstyles. We can talk a little bit about, however, her strengths and weaknesses, though.
Strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
Definitely how you build her. You can build her as a support character. However, I like assassinating, being a little bit more tanky, so that's definitely how I build her. She's definitely got a weakness towards projectiles. However, if you get that upgrade path, creating that barrier will help you out a little bit more.
Indeed. She does give a lot of strength up for the path you go to. So if you do go really offensively, even though the abilities are there in their simplest form to kind of be a little bit defensive, you have to be very, very, very careful because she is quite squishy when she doesn't go her defensive route.
Yes.
And again, if you take out Kador, that's like taking off your right arm. Oh, sorry, Taito, I didn't mean to do that to you, buddy. But it's very, very detrimental. So when you lose that ghost, you actually have a 15-second cooldown on it.
All your skills.
Yeah, it's quite rough.
Yeah, you basically, once that happens, you run.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done. Good game, guys. We're out. We're back.
I'll fight you a little bit later.
Exactly. So you can left mouse button attack, but it's not empowered.
Yeah.
So there's been many times where I've like, hey guys, Kato's ghost is on us. Go ahead and take it out. And if you take it out fast enough without her recalling the ghost back into your blade, it's so detrimental to Aisling. And
you'll basically cancel out Aisling for 15 seconds.
Indeed. Good players will recognize that and try to take Kador back into her blade. However, unfortunately, they don't have time. Maybe they're getting CC'd. So as far as where she stacks up against the other heroes, if I was an Aisling main, I would say be very conscious aware that if Kador is out doing his thing, you need to be conscious of the fact that where you are yourself in the battlefield. So you can use verticality to send your ghost out and kind of hang out on top of a pillar or top of a ledge and kind of use Kador to kind of weaken the enemy team. I think that's a really great strength for her. But she has to be conscious of the fact that, if somebody jumps on her, she has to react fast enough to use Kador and get back to you.
That definitely pulls away like the better Aisling players is keeping their eyes on Kador.
Yeah.
sometimes you spawn them and you forget that you spawned them, and all of a sudden you got those 15-second cooldowns in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, indeed. So micromanagement is the name of the game for Aisling. That being said, she can be very strong when she just uses Kador inside the blade itself.
Yes.
So I do want to caution, if you are a Trip, you're a Gnosis, you're a Margrave, and you go in there, and next thing you know, Aisling's blade is glowing, maybe you got to be kind of careful. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. That's the strengths and weaknesses of Aisling. When you guys get your hands on her, you guys will understand a little bit more of what we mean. You know, Aisling is one of those characters that I've seen her grow so much since the first start of Aisling to the last start of Aisling. I love where she's going. And again, guys, this is alpha, so things are subject to change. So please be aware of that. What is known today may not be what happens in beta. And one thing we love is having our feedback from our alpha players / beta players. And so Aisling today may even change more. But that's a growth. That's what feels good. That's a natural progression of the character itself. So please keep that in mind. But we'll see.
She's definitely a different character, so trying to balance her in the rest of our game has been
very
a challenge.
It has.
But because of that, she feels completely different than Ray Hero, and so you get a lot more fun things you can do with her that you can't do with any other character.
Exactly. I remember playing Aisling one time, and I went like 15-0. I was like, she's very strong right now. So let's kind of kick
back.
back.
A couple broken skills when he was playing her that time.
Yeah, maybe once or two. But she's getting into a good spot right now, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the segment where MO Ultra Beast is going to drive Aisling. Show her the show 1-2.
Yep.
Hopefully everybody in the studio is ready to queue up. I will switch it over to this. I'm going to need you to take that and then go ahead and queue up. We cannot show you the screen. Make sure you queue up. That'd be really unfortunate if we didn't play Aisling on stream. So once we queue up, guys, there we go. I need to actually skip a scene because we can't show you the secret screen. Secret screen, much wow. So once we go ahead and hit next, everybody lock in and we'll be good to go. We'll switch on over to the main cam and I'll show you a little bit of Aisling plays, guys, what we talked about. Make sure you do not select a Skinnerino because we will get yelled at. So that being said, while MO Ultra Beast plays, I'm going to take questions from the chat, guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to kind of answer you guys. Bruiser Aisling, somebody says. Uh-oh, that was Malcor.
I'm already paying attention to my team setup. I've noticed I
Indeed.
already got a healer on my team, so
Nice.
maybe I don't have to worry about the heal right away.
Gotcha. And that's a
These
huge part of
upgrades.
our game, seeing our character select, knowing the strengths and weaknesses of our character. And the ability to use your character as the match progresses, too, is absolutely important, hugely important in our game. We've all been there in other games where you pick a hero and you're really shoehorned into that kind of archetype, and it just doesn't feel good. And so that's one thing I absolutely love about Gigantic, and really it's a testament to our developers where they just do such a good job of giving you choices. Plants and Popcorn, 1230. Thank you very much for the follow. I like that name.
Definitely the upgrades also, like you'll set your role maybe at the beginning, but maybe your guys aren't doing so well in some aspect, and so you upgrade your character to fill that position later on.
Strong X style, yes. So next month the NDA does drop, and so you'll be hearing something very, very, very soon as far as the Streamers Initiative goes. Here we go. Aisling's hair versus Thor's hair. My hair. Come on. Because
My hair's pretty fluffy though.
I can be fluffy. All right. Looks like we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. I will swing it. Let me have the mouse for a second. There we go. Sorry, bud. Let me just kind of do this. There we go. And that's not working because of reasons.
You just want to play Ashen.
I do just want to play Aisling. Here we go. 1 second. Nope. Oh no!
Fall behind.
Yeah, I know. That's my fault, my friend.
Or
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Am I ready?
Yeah, you are ready to go.
oh, there we go.
There it is.
All right, I'm ready.
Sorry about that.
Let's see. So we got Cavern, we got Oasis.
I can be fluffy. So yes, you will be hearing something very, 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 very soon when it comes to the Streamers Initiative program. If you guys don't know, the Streamers Initiative program is to reward some of our players that have been here since the very beginning. It's be great. The bubble shield is more like a wall. The bubble shield is life. It's love and it's life. Hey, J.K. Kennedy. That Naga voice, though. Ooh, that Naga voice. I am so excited for you to have a guest appearance from the Naga voice. Oh, it's so good. All right, guys, so feel free to throw some questions in the chat. I am paying attention to you guys right now. I have not Hamdog. We have some of the community developers up in here and other developers. Here we go. Looks like Aisling is in trouble, but she has to get back to her. I know. You're just gonna have to play.
Oh no!
Oh man.
I can barely see.
That's okay. okay, I'll fix it. Be right back, second.
Oh no! There we go. Okay. All better. I can see again.
We had a slight technical difficulty with Ultra Beast hitting the camera.
Nothing.
All right, we're back at it. But yes, Psychogenesis, there will be a social media announcement of the Streamers Initiative. I can promise you that. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Oh, I know.
Trying to give me a handicap here is what you're trying to do right now.
Narfzel, will there be beta codes? We will have a code system in place, and we'll have a little more information closer to alpha. Closer to beta, rather. Close beta. A little more information then. Guys, let me know if the volume's too high. I can definitely turn that down for you if you guys need it. Vanillion. Vanillion. I'm just throwing it out there, Vanillion. If that's not your name, it is now. Dazika. Who is playing Taito? Probably Evan. No worries, Psychogenesis, looking for you, buddy. Aww. Insomnia. You're beautiful. Game volume is too high? Gotcha. I'll change that a little bit when next time Ultra Beast dies. Is it possible to buy a key? No, there is no buying of keys. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Actually, let me sit for a second, bud. Oh. Sorry, let me.
All right.
Yep.
Got 5 seconds.
Yep. Whoa. We can do it live, folks. We're doing it live. All right, all you, buddy. And let me kind of push it back. Oh, nope. Here we go.
I got it.
Yeah, all right. There we go, guys.
There
We're doing it live. We're doing it live. That's how you do it. That's it's funny because it's actually on his screen. So we're doing it.
Tricks.
Yeah, patience, young Padawan. I got to play with you guys at GDC booth, and it was beautiful. Nice. Well, being in the beta is under NDA, so pretend like you didn't say that, Blue Lane. But hey, welcome to the community, man. I'm glad to have you there. You know, it's really a testament to how hard our developers work. When the game finally does get out of alpha and beta and the NDA drops, I'm just so excited for you to see all the hard work that our developers have. It's such a pleasure to get to go home late at like 6, 7, 8, and I see our developers working overtime, and they just are so passionate about the game. And for you to be able to see that work of art they've created, honestly, that just fills me with such joy. So do you start from scratch every match and lose levels gained? So you do start off level 1 every single match, and then you progress through it, much like other MOBAs. Oh, it's okay. All right, Ouroboros Form, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Love you, buddy. Glad to see you back, and I hope to see you soon, man. It's all right, guys. NDA slips happen. I won't tell if you won't. So much power. It's all right. Hey, Soup. Good to see you, my friend. Attack Facepalm, good to see you on the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream, guys. For everybody that's followed in the last hour or so, guys, thank you very much for joining the family. Having you guys here is really what makes it all about. I mean, without you guys, it would just be a lonely stream, and I'm glad you guys are hanging out. MellowBiz, thanks very much for the follow. That's segue. Thor, do you and Ashley use the same hair products, or just have awesome hair? Shark Juggler, I think it's genetic. I think I'm related to Ashley in a way. Thank you, Narfzel. I'll definitely pass it on. I know so many developers would like to be on the stream hanging out with you guys, but they got stuff to do. We got Gamescom in 2 weeks. We've got PAX Prime that month. We have NDA dropping. We've got everything. Infamous, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. No worries, Marauder. Hey, buddy. You know, we are going to be on the Xbox, and I'm super excited to bring this kind of genre to the Xbox itself. Speaking personally, at E3 and getting to see a lot of Xbox players actually play the game, it was so encouraging. It really was, because, you know, we are doing something, you know, cross-play, and again, it's all optional. It's all opt-in. We're not forcing Xbox and PCers to play with each other. It's just an option you guys have. I know personally, I have a beautiful girlfriend, and she loves to hog the TV in the living room, so getting to play video games with her is going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to have that experience. I think so. On the loose, good to see you, buddy. Let's make this official, buddy. Gotcha, bud. So, how did Kador die? That's a good question. So, I would not feel right
Swift focus.
spoiling that without Sir Noonan here, and I don't know if we're even going to talk about it. We did say, though, we're going to give little ways to find more about lore. So, that is a good question. To be determined, my friend. To be determined. Astro of Mist! Good to hear, my friend. Good to hear. Nice! Marauder! Awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Do you guys have Western NA servers? If so, where are they located? The servers are always in getting discussed, and it's more of a technical idea. Having played, obviously, on the servers a lot, I would say they do feel very, very smooth. There's work to be done, and of course, we are in alpha right now, so that's a good question, and I'll kind of pass that along to our engineers. Uh-oh. Are you dead again? Oh, no. What happened? It's okay. It's okay. Mo Alter Beast. He'll get it. He'll get it, guys. Dad died again. More scrolls? Yes, the Grum. We had more scrolls. I feel like Aladdin. We've got the elephant. We've got the, but we're not through yet. Yes, Windows 10 will be a free upgrade. Really excited about that. Is it hard to make games? Vanillion. Again, I'm probably butchering your name. Yes. This is more of a personal note. When I see how much effort it takes to make a game like this come together, I kind of sit back a lot of the times and just be like, wow, you guys, like, it just blows my mind how passionate they are about the game. You know, it's funny because being a community person to a game developer, I've seen, you think you know how long it takes to make a character. You think you know how long it takes to art something. You think you have a general idea, but imagine a house. Unless you have that foundation really, really, really solid, it doesn't matter how pretty you make it, the house is still going to get destroyed in a strong wind. So seeing the developers kind of go back and just make sure everything is foundationally strong is just so rewarding because I can see all their work coming together. So is game development a hard field? Yes. It's a lot of hours, it's a lot of dedication, it's a lot of passion. And I'm glad to say that Motegan brings all of those categories to a game. By the way, it's Vin L and Vanillin. Vin, I'll call you Vin. We'll be the best friends, Vin. Yes.
I have survived.
This game looks really good on stream. You know what, Spazik, you have no idea how much that makes me feel good about myself. Because that's a lot of work on our side. We're actually using capture cards, USB capture cards. Whew. Yes, Eternal Lord brings up a good point. We do have another map called Mistforge. We're actually working adamantly on it. We're kind of polishing it up right now. You guys kind of saw Mistforge version 1, and like all development courses, everything goes through iterations, and we're excited to be working on Mistforge again, and there's always cool things happening. We have talked about on record how there's going to be more maps. Of course, we have MO Kate joining us now. She did work on, you know, Tribes and Smite, and she's been with us for a while now, and putting a lot of work in tutorial. I'm so excited for tutorial for you guys to get your hands on that. Also, she's working on other stuff. It's just a fantastic process of getting to see her work. Oh, here goes Ashling on the Mozo. Mozo blinks away. Uh-oh, here we go. That cooldown we talked about Kador dying, and unfortunately, Ultra Beast goes down. This is where you yell at your team. Oh, man. How many guys alpha numbers are close to the chest? We keep those numbers kind of close to our chests. It's one of the things, especially in the development industry, is not really talked about a lot, but quite a bit. I can give you quite a bit. There's that answer. When can we get Ashling plushies? Oh, I want plushies so bad. I want plushies. Question, will there be Yes. So for E3, we did bring our game onto the Xbox Ones, and we played with the Xbox 360 controllers. And I'm going to have Nanoman on here playing Margrave, and he plays a lot with the controller and the mouse. And everybody in the office can testify how good he is on a controller. Nanoman is absolutely fantastic.
He prefers the controller.
Yeah, does he not do well?
Yeah.
He does absolutely fantastic. Like, anytime I see Nanoman, I'm like, that guy's on a controller and he's kicking butt. So there we go. I hold many things close to my chest, my friend. But yes, Ashling plush hat. Oh, that would be funny. I wanna Sword Kador body pillow. I mean, look, Psychogenesis. Noe is a great gal. She keeps me in line, and she has a beautiful soul. That's what I'll say about that. Question: why is Sven the best? Oh my god. You know, Sven is a great character.
He is really good.
He is a very great character, and he's just, it's funny because you don't think of a mumbly big man with, oh, good blink into the wall though, and that might be an easy kill for, oh, uh-oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. There we go, good heal coming out from Ultra Beast. Ultra Beast running away. He's looking for his team to help, but I don't think they're going to give it to him. Oh, but Kador with that bubble. There it is, I'm talking about. Taito looking for the kill though. Nice. Good job. Way to get out of there, my friend.
Thank you.
In 3 seconds, you'll have another heal. Get back into it. How much do you bench, Thor? I just hit 345 after my workout. So who knows? The sky's the limit, my friend. I vote in plush ears. Navi Hawk. Boop. We're gonna order those right now. That was the vote. Who is the least played character at the moment? TJ Colta says. You know, with it being alpha, characters go through huge renditions. I can tell you what my least favorite character, or played rather, is Griselma. You know what? I like ham every single day of the week. If there's a sandwich, you can best believe it, there's ham on it. And Griselma is great at holding points, not so good at attacking him, but that's her playstyle. And so I would say Griselma is mine. Can I prefer the wave here? That's interesting. Vin, dude, put that on our Reddit. Be like, hey, I think it would be really cool if our characters could have different heads. And I think that's a very fair assumption. I mean, not assumption, rather, but a fair point to make. I think customization is absolutely fantastic in these kind of games, and if you like a different hairstyle, you think that would bring more immersion to the character itself, that's fair. Throw it up there, my friend. But, yeah. So, Steph, that's one thing I like to point out. You know, not throwing mud on any other game. You know, when you get in the game industry, you kind of have a growing respect for game developers. Like, more and more and more, I see other games out there. I'm like, hey, you guys work super hard and it's amazing. I love Swine, I do. But really the Z-axis and the verticality of a game really opens up a whole new world, not to quote Jasmine in Aladdin. But it does. It really does. And it's fun. It really is. Like, having the ability to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to jump up there because that character's not good at jumping. Or, you know, that character already used his movement displacement ability. And using that verticality to change the tide of a fight, it's a different experience. It really is. And hopefully you can notice that. Is there a way to see Kador's health if not in your field of view? That's actually a very, very good point, and that's something that's been brought up before on our UI. Again, being an alpha, we are revisiting our UI and UI aspects, and that's a really good point. Maybe having a health bar next to your UI could be a definitely good input. What would happen if Kador's and Renzo's mustache clashed? You know what? I don't know. It would be like an unstoppable force and an unmovable object just going... and we mustn't speak of such things. A new gigantic point of view. Oh, that's good, Malcor. I like it. Oh, man. Oh, I saw. How you doing, buddy? Yes. Ashling needs an emo over the eye haircut. Please, thank you. Well, from Zero. Good to see you on the stream, my friend. Number one. Number two. Oh, man. I know something that you guys don't know, and when you guys do know it, you guys are like, oh my god. Just artistically speaking, Ashling in the future is going to be amazing, whether it's skins, and I'm talking about skins, but there's just so much hype in her skin selection. Oh, I can't, oh, happy seal clap. I just want to show you, but I can't. Other hotkeys for leveling skills. Gigart, yes. It's one of those things that are always being talked about. We have had people bring up the suggestion, hey, you know, in the heat of a moment, leveling up your abilities is very not, especially when you're new to the game, looking at your abilities and leveling up can definitely feel cumbersome at sometimes because there's just so much action on screen rather. So there is been that complaint, but whether or not we put a hotkey in there is kind of up to the developers. They have heard complaints about it and they're actively looking at it, having that dialogue between our alpha players, so definitely interesting. And Rachel in a ghastly Thor, Trinilo says, oh, I want to so bad, but I can't. I want to. Customizable mustaches compared. Or for you, how we progress so much. Is this game mode your premier game mode for your game? Could you explain what happens currently and how you progress through the match? Infamous, of course I can, my friend. So, there are 2 guardians on the match. Those are like your 12-story tall behemoths. Those are your things that really are your focal point in the match. As you can tell, you have like Cavern and Vista, Intake. Those are points in the map that you can capture. If you think about other games and other MOBAs, and you think of towers, think of like in our game, they're kind of modular resources where you can throw down a big dragon, or you can throw down a bloomer, or throw down a creature that will help you during your match. As you can tell, Ashling's walking on a pool right now, and that's the enemy team will get healed when they're on that pool. But in our game, you really are trying to power up your Guardian. The way you power up your Guardian is by getting kills, capturing points, killing enemy points, attacking the enemy Guardian, and once that orange bar is full on that top of the map, your Guardian will start rampaging. Once your Guardian starts rampaging, it's going to be up to your team or your defending team to kind of stay with that Guardian and make the other Guardian be in a state of vulnerability. As you can tell now, the enemy Guardian is advancing, so the enemy is going to try their best to kind of stick together, rampage across the map, and then attack the Griffin. Once the Griffin is in the state of vulnerability, that's where your team can do direct damage to it and wound the Guardian. Can I have a personal skin for Kador? No. Makes it impossible to use advantage because it's too risky to level in even just getting the advantage early in the fight, it makes it impossible to use the advantage because it's too risky to level. Era 4, it's I actually recognize you. Era 4, yes and no. I can level up abilities super fast, and knowing beforehand. Granted, I spent a lot of time in the game. if I'm using a new character, there is that kind of awkward moment where like, what do I level up? Because I don't know. However, it almost becomes like a muscle you use over and over and over again. And once you know what you kind of want to go, those leveling up processes is a lot smoother. However, there is something to be said, and it's definitely something we love the feedback on. Why does the Naga so badass? Oh man, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. The voice actor, and I know somebody's going to blow it away in chat, is a personal friend of mine. He's just so good and he's fantastic. We're going to have him on stream as well. But he's a great guy, and he does the voice acting, and I think that leads to his badassery. So, yes. Is there any advantage stacking AOs on actually focus, or it's better to space them out? Strong X style. That's a developer question. If we have one of our developers in chat, designer question rather. Thor's frail though, no mass. Uno mas. That's a good question. There is stackable abilities. For instance, if you have a bleed on your Q and your E, they will stack. However, their stacking ability isn't exponential. So it's not 50 plus 50 or it's not multiplicative. It's very, very small benefit. So again, these are all things that could change right now. But that being said, stacking your interrupt with somebody else's interrupt is so effective. Really, Gnostic does have a spears. There it goes. As you can tell, Gnostic just hit his rain of spears on his focus. So if Aisling would have did her focus on top of that, you would have set your team up for a big damage right there. What is your favorite hero and what are they called in this game? How do I get the faces in Twitch? Rama Lama Dama. Don't quite know that. What that means by that. So with the Guardian mechanics, that moves to the backdoor strategy of more traditional MOBAs. Keep your temper, great question. So you can't quite tell, but on the map, and maybe if Aisling does it, there are side avenues to go into the back of the, almost like the Guardian's lair. There is a stealing mechanic. You can go and steal power, and you can also go for the wound. So let's say you're playing a very agile character, and maybe you could stay with your team and push with the Guardian. However, you can make that conscious decision to run to the back of the room and try to steal that power, or try to get that wound by yourself. So there is backdooring in our game, especially when on a rampage. However, it feels a little bit different, and hopefully when you guys play the game, you'll kind of understand what I mean more by that. About the talent, I would think it would be cool to have all recommended builder players. That's the Zorns. That's a great, interesting comment. That's a very, very interesting idea. Remember when remember you playing, but I'm saying there isn't no. True, Aerofor. True, Aerofor. That's a very, very great point. Because you played it at PAX East and not on any alpha because that's under NDA. But that being said, there's something to be said. When you do throw hotkeys into the mix, it doesn't let you change them. So if you do, let's say, hotkey left on your upgrade path, it's definitely a discussion to have. Like, well, what if I want to change my upgrade path in the middle and not hotkey that special ability? Let's say, a trip suddenly skyrockets in potential. Let's say a trip goes 10-0, and you're like, oh, I need more CC. But the hotkeys that I've set up is, unfortunately, for more of a healing route. So it's definitely a very, very good discussion to have with our developers. By the way, Gorm is a wizard when it comes to art. I agree, Kai Art. Stream is fluctuating. I'm not getting any fluctuation on my end. However, Echo Spawn, thank you very much for the heads up. If you change it to source, you might have a better better viewing quality. Kennedy, good to have you back, my friend. Looks like Ultra Beast's doing a great job on the serve. Let's see if you can kind of backdoor that character. Uh-oh, unfortunately, here comes the enemy team. Good focus coming out of him. Is he going to be able to get away? Uh-oh. I don't know. That burn looks like it's going to tick off him, and unfortunately, too little too late, buddy. You'll get it, though. Shark Juggler, Jonathan Strange, thank you very much for the confirmation. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, I want to say a big heartfelt thank you for everybody coming out and hanging out with us today. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. This is a new series that we're doing. We have only done one prior, so if you guys are interested in Voden at all, please feel free to go back and check out Voden. This show that we put on for today is a combination of a lot of hard work from a bunch of different developers, whether it's Gorm, Ultra Beast, Noonan, whether it's Levin, kind of coming together and making sure this comes out for you guys. So I just want to say a very, very heartfelt thank you for everybody showing up, because at the end of the day, it's all about you guys, and I really appreciate that. Why did Emma do a video on the game when there is the A-Day? Vanillion, so at shows like PAX Prime, PAX South, E3, when a website or people go to these shows, everything they see is not under NDA. So that's just a little tip for the industry. Getting to actually play it in person at a big show or convention, that disqualifies the NDA there. Thor, give us a flex. I can't. Maybe a little one. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Woo? Oh, Woo's a good one too. Next one is Sven. Do Woo and Askling have a history? I think he says do Woo and Ashling have a history, because I don't think Askling. Pure! Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the community, dude. Good to have you on here. Yep. Shujin, good point, my friend. Oh man, I can't wait for the beta either, guys. Like I said, I've talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream. I am so excited to see all the hard work that the developers have been doing. And you know, the NDA has been something that has kind of held a lot of people back from being a community. But that being said, it has been very, very useful for us. When the NDA is in place is to protect our work. It's protect a lot of the things that when I see, you know, for instance, John Hargrove working on progression. Somebody asked earlier, is progression in this game? Yes, progression is in this game. It's going to be a very fantastic system. I'm so excited for it, but it's not quite where it needs to be to show you guys. So that NDA protects us so much, and then we're excited for it to go down. That way we can show our hard work and passion. Half human, half dragon, because I never seen a half human, half dragon warrior. Interesting. That's I love that kind of melding of the minds. I like it. Buddy, ooh, no, stop. Psychogenesis. I have said buddy a lot, haven't I? That magical door, that guardian help. I know, that guardian help, that is 1 pixel. Praise the sun, it's still alive. Doing a good job keeping it. Oh, he sees Mozo. Here we go. Grifter's in trouble. But Taito coming up to help him. Ooh. Looks like Taito's doing a lot of work to him. Oh, good heal coming out from the Sven. Oh, good job using that armor boost. Looks like HK is in a little bit of trouble, however. Oh, let's see. Good focus coming out. Good Terrify. Great job. Big damage coming down. Looks like Charnock does use the focus, but misses everything. And looks like your team has the push. Good job. Nice save, buddy. Great save.
Save the bull.
They got to make a play. Era for the trying, buddy. Trying. Hot diggy dang. I got you. There is a subreddit for hero suggestion. Uh-oh, here it goes. Is this the comeback? I'm thinking this. If this comes back to where you guys win, no pressure, but this could be the best looking game ever on stream. Gigart, yes, a huge thing. Uh-oh, it is down to 1 wound, ladies and gentlemen. They might be able to pull this off. They do have a slight power advantage. However, they have a creature advantage, the enemy team, so they're going to be passively generating that power faster than the Naga side. So whether or not they make a play, they got to be so careful. They have to go all in right now, or unfortunately, it's going to be a little too late. Monaco, you're not telling me. You're not telling me anything I don't know, my friend. I agree. You got to go ham. I don't know what you had to lunch today, but you got to go ham.
I had salmon. Darn it.
I'll eat my hat, he says. Uh-oh. We have a viewer that'll eat a hat if you win the game. Uh-oh, here it goes. Oh, no. Unfortunately, a little too late. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Good job using that. Oh, here we go. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh, that Trip doesn't know. Get him. Oh. Oh, my gosh. Great job killing that Trip. They thought you had. Oh, we gotta hide. Oh, I'm getting too excited. I gotta pay attention to chat. I gotta pay attention to chat. I can't even look at this. Oh, he's trying. He's trying, Jim. Very nice save coming out. You know, it's going to be really close here. They have to get that point down. If they manage to get that point down, they have a chance to come back. But it's close. It's going to be close, guys. This is getting close. Hugo, she does actually have a huge root. She has a root and a stun on the Kador's Warcry. Oh, no, they got the push. Oh, no. Oh, no. Too little, too late. It's just 1 hit. I think it's going to be automatic. It's going to be close. But yeah, she does actually have a root on her Warcry, my friend. Oh, it's close. It's gonna be. Oh, there goes Trip. Swiggity spooty went for that. Good job. Hey man, it was a nice try. You almost had it. It really was. My hat is a very, 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 very close game. Very close game. Oh. Yeah, let me go ahead and take that away from you, bud. Yeah. So. So usually in this part of the stream would be my turn to drive it. I don't even want to do. I think you need redemption.
I want to do one more.
Yeah, I think you need redemption. Chat, does he need redemption? I think he needs redemption. I'm not even gonna touch it. Not even gonna touch it. And I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay.
All right. Here, let me take it for 1 second, just one more time.
Take it away.
Take it away, my friend. Here we go. He needs redemption. I think he needs it. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and do this 1 second, guys. Yeah, keep it on that screen for a second because I want to turn the volume down just a bit. Just a bit. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, don't touch it. Oh, you touched
sorry,
it.
my bad.
It's okay. It happens. All right. Let me kind of go ahead and go back and back to there we go.
So one thing I probably could have done better that game
Yeah.
was they had 2 assassins on their team, and I definitely went to build that protected me from projectiles.
Yeah, I did see
so
that.
I might have should have kept my interrupt on my queue, so when those assassins did come to me, I could interrupt them and get away or kill them.
Gotcha. Here, let me go ahead and ready you up. All right, the team is going to ready up again, guys. Lord Dynakin, good to see you on the stream, my friend. He needs redemption, my friend. We got to have it. I think he's going to get it. You know, and we kind of made that point too. Like one of the weaknesses of Aisling when she does have that those assassins against her, and she builds for more of a projectile deflection. That's what happens. And you did absolutely fantastic. Don't get me wrong. You went ham, but again, just the weakness is kind of showing. Not pulling a Gassy today. Oh, I want to pull a Gassy so bad. Yeah. Tomas, you can now use your other hand. Oh.
Okay, yep.
There it is. There it is.
Hopefully the screen doesn't fall down too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean the one that 3 people are constantly focusing? Oh man, Trinilord. I can't spoil anything. I can't. I really can't. Trinilord, I will tweet the skin that we already showed. How about that?
Which skin is that, Thor?
The royal skin?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. So, speaking of skins, though, while people load up and get ready, one of the things I love about our skins is a what-if scenario. So, what if, let's say, Aisling was the daughter of a noble lord, or what if Kador was a lord, or what if Aisling suddenly went down a super dark and demented path? There's like so many different ways you can go with the characters. Like, say, what if Trip? I don't know. There's just like one thing I love about our skins is it's an exploration of what the character could have been in a different scenario. So I'm so excited for you guys to get your hands on the skins and kind of see a little bit of the artistic artwork. If somebody can find the skin that we did on like 4 streams ago and throw it up in chat, I will say go ahead, but we did actually put it out there.
A great thing about our world building is we have all the houses, and each house has a very different style, just artistically and visually. And so a lot of things that happen with skins are we can even like, what if Adept grew up under this house, and then we have a totally different art aspect of what she could look like.
Mm-hmm. Somebody says red panda character. I like pandas.
Pandas are cool.
I like pandas, and they're fuzzy.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
Mm-hmm. Can you use what version of Gigantic? I know personally I use the sometimes I use the 360 controller hooked up to my PC, and expecting we're testing those kind of abilities. Oh my gosh, we're in a game now. Here we go. Let me grab this from you real fast. I'm so sorry. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Oh my God. Here we go.
Crucial time.
I know.
Thor.
I know. Here we go. Take it back. Take it back. I don't want it. Why is that Aisling so bad? He's so good. He's bad. He's a bad little kitten and he's lost his mittens. If you got Trip tied against you next thing, have someone with you or at least I know. Yeah, protecting Aisling is very crucial. She's one of those points. I like to call her a catalyst. She makes everything that much better. There is a potion, there is a feeling of the match flow, and you can use Aisling to kind of be that catalyst of change, really. And she's so strong. She's such an integral part of the team that she makes the bright brighter and she makes the dark darker. Really, like if you don't have a strong Aisling, you're gonna lose that. Here we go, on to the assassin. Here we go. Great job. Uh-oh. Way to chase him off there. I don't know. Oh, you got to me? Oh, you might have CP. Yes, Adept is Aisling. Yep, Pyro, great call. I like pandas. I mean, who knows? Oh, we have shown a skin. All right, doing a good job using that. Uh-oh, here goes Tidowans. You got to be fairly careful. Somebody needs to go back and help. Oh, no. Oh, there it goes. Oh, good job from the HK, kind of helping out, peeling back. There we go. Way to get some help.
Thank you.
Snorzy, you are not a nice guy. I apologize that you feel that way, Snorzy. If you ever get to play our game, I feel free to give the game a try. Give it an honest try. If you still don't like it, hey, that's your prerogative, my friend. And at the end of the day, it's what you like and what you enjoy. You may hate it, but that's your prerogative, my friend. Feel free to try the game out, though, if you get into beta. And yeah, have a great day, my friend. Why are you focusing? We're not actually focusing on esports. We don't think we're arrogant enough to say push esports onto our community. We do have Mo Huggles, who's in chat right now, who's absolutely fantastic when it comes to the esports community, asking what our esports would like. But we're not arrogant enough to push that onto our player base. If they want it, we're going to support it. But if you guys don't want esports, we're never going to force it down your guys' throats. We are a very competitive game, and through that, I feel like competitive games happen. But again, we're not going to throw a bunch of money at somebody and be like, hey, make esports out of our game. We're going to let it happen organically. We're going to support them from the ground up. Psychogenesis, haters going to hate, and potatoes are going to potato. I'm potatoing. Don't worry about it, my friend. Yes, we did send those out. Sure. That's not till August. I know, Valentin. We're so close to August. We're 2 weeks away from Gamescom. Oh my gosh. So excited. Shivana's my... Charnock is like a dragon. He is actually Dragonkin. He is, I forgot his official name on this lore. I forgot his official name. I'll look that up, though. If you tweet at me, I'll hit it up. Absolutely not. Era 4, like I said, we're going to do it through the community, my friend. We do not think we're arrogant enough to push that onto our community. Other games have in the past, and that's just not how you grow a good community. I mean, personally speaking, there's so many times where I've seen people that wanted to get in the video game industry, and maybe they're really good at tournament hosting, and maybe that's their call for the industry. We want to support that. We think, you know, a rising tide raises all ships. So, you know, we're definitely going to support our community when it comes to making tournaments. It's like August 2nd, dude. It's close. Uh-oh. Speaking of burn damage, here comes Charnock into it. Ooh, you almost have your focus, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're up creek without a paddle, my friend, and I don't know where your team is.
They're all around me.
Oh, no. Are you guys working on the Melkor Guardian? To be announced. I think we're excited about the houses and how they fit in the gigantic lore in the universe and how they play. Q, is the range aim assisted? It's definitely, no, you do go projectile based on the Q, if that's what you're asking. Oh, it's Q aim assisted. So wherever your Kador is, that's where it does the Q.
I can,
What?
the right click, I know I can hold it and see where the target's going.
Exactly. But the Q is, if you
Same thing with Q.
Yeah, okay, you can target with Q?
Yep.
Cool. That answers that question. Boom. Don't play a lot of Ashley. I want a small cat assassin, lots of leaps. Well, Trip is small, and she is the embodiment of lightning, so I'm 10 out of 10 a fan. So maybe down your thing. Dawn base, good to see you, my friend. Is every skill able to miss or no? Yes, I can't think of one without an exception of Titus Rat. No, Titus Rat is still aimed as well. Every skill can miss, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? I can't think of anyone that's not. Unless
some of them have easier time, they'll track the enemy a little bit, home in, some are AoEs, but all of them should have a chance to miss.
Indeed.
Every character has a dodge also.
And there's buffing abilities for yourself, like E into the blade. You can't miss that one. So that one is like, that is 100% non-missable.
That is true.
Indeed. So what made you guys want to bring this to the Xbox One? There's been a lot of contention about this, especially on forums and just in the internet in general. There's a couple things that I want to make clear, just as a personal developer. To me, it's all about the community. When you open up to a console, it doesn't make one PC or Xbox or NES better than the other. It's just all about the community. And the fact that the communities are going to be melding into each other is so exciting for me. It's about having that bigger demographic. It's about bringing this playstyle to a wider audience. And not joking around about the PC Master Race or whatever. Everybody's going to have favorites, indeed. But it's all about giving people choice. And I think that's really important. And speaking of choice, you're about to kill them and you're not giving them any choice. No, I'm kidding. So Xbox One, I think, is a great partnership with Microsoft because you do have that cross-compatibility. So you're going to be able to play with PC. You're going to be able to play with the Xbox in one environment if you opt into it. There are so many times where after a 12-hour day and working, where I just want to hang out on my couch and just play video games, you know what I mean? Sometimes jumping on a PC is just so, like, exhausting because you load up your Skype, you have a billion different messages. You load up, you know, your TeamSpeak, you have a bunch of different things pinging at you. Sometimes you just want to relax, hang out on the couch, and there's nothing wrong with that. And getting to play with both communities is absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I have a beautiful lady that loves to hog the TV, the 50-inch, and her playing on the Xbox and me playing on the PC is just going to be a great time altogether. Yep. He'll be opt-in. Completely opt-in, guys. It's all about giving you guys the choice. KDR Ravenous. You know, it's funny, because, you know, a lot of people have been naysaying it, but getting to see Nanaman come in, go ham, it's really about what he feels comfortable with. Oh, good use of his AoE over there. Good damage. Oh, good damage. Can pick up a kill. Oh, no.
Oh, my ghost.
Oh, Ghost died. Oh, it's so close, though. too little, too late. They're so low too. 5 seconds, the Ghost comes back up. He needs a little bit of help from his teammates. Oh no! Enemy team doing a really good job of using up Bloomer's heals to kind of come back in. Too little, too late. On the Xbox, the keys can be changed. It will be free to play, and also there are cross. So anything you buy on one gets transferred to the other. We never want to lock content out based on what platform you play. So let's say I really like this Taito skin and you buy it on the PC. Well, if you go to the Xbox, it's still going to be there. We never want to like lock out content because that just feels horrible. Like, why pay for something twice? That's a no-no. Oh gosh. So that's one thing that I'm really excited about is the cross buying as well, because it doesn't feel right to have to buy things multiple times unless it's a really, really good skin, and then you might buy it multiple times. So, but that being said, it will be free to play. We are actively talking with our alpha community on what feels good. You know, free to play has almost become a dirty word in the industry, and some of my personal viewers know much I hate bad DLC. That's one thing that makes me rage like, oh my gosh. But we're not gonna get into that. But Motiga from the very, very beginning said they are embracing the free-to-play model, but they're not making it so it's inconceivable to earn things in-game while making it fair. So we've had discussions with the alpha community like, hey, this is what we're thinking. What do you think? Give us some feedback about it. What feels fair? We want to be rewarded for our hard work, but we also know that the content can't be locked behind a really good paywall. We can't have a pay-to-win situation because that's just not healthy for a gaming environment. Yes, my name is Pretty Lawn. They're going to be linked. Spy Scout. I mean, I know what you're talking about, and it's unfortunate. That being said, that's not where we're going. Extra credit on YouTube has a very good grasp. All right, Psychogenesis. I'll tweet at me and tell me to do that, and I will. I will. I think that's, like I said, we are not arrogant enough to think that we can change everything in the industry, but it starts with the community. It starts with the community, and it's going to be that open dialogue that makes the game better. At the end of the day, we're making a game for you guys. We're going to enjoy the game. We're going to enjoy the heck out of it. We're going to play it. We're going to love our game. We're passionate about it, obviously. But we're making a game for you guys, and taking you guys out of the process is something we never wanted to do. MO Thor. @MO_Thor. So not throwing any mud on any other character, or throwing any mud on any other game developer. I love Riot. I have a lot of good friends that work over at Riot making leagues. I'm really not going to comment on that. I think they do some things very, very great. Some things, personally, I don't really care for. However, the payment model is interesting. But it's just something we're actually having a dialogue with our alpha players. Whether or not we can take inspiration from other player models, but we want to do something unique in the fact that it's about our game. It's about making the best game for us, and whether or not we take cues from other games, I think we can take inspiration, but at the end of the day, it's about us, our community, and our game. And that makes sense. I don't know what that is, Vin. Any new maps in the works? That is a great question. Yes. Oh gosh, I said this a little bit.
More maps.
Yes. In fact, who are you?
The lead environment artist.
Lead environment artist. Bam, right there. So he's been doing absolutely fantastic. When he's playing his games, I like to come over and watch him like work and stuff like that, and watch him play because there's always something new he's working on. We actually have MO Kate as well, who's our lead level designer. Absolutely fantastic at her job. Very angry, so you don't want to go over there without when she's in a bad mood or she's yelling at her kismet. But she's fantastic when it comes to game design. Great person all around. And so yes, there will be more maps. And skill numbers. So some of the fan sites like Clashpoint and Wargaming and GG Unleashed do have character upgrade sheets and character builders. However, they are a little bit out of date because Alpha's always reinvigorating itself rather, and always doing different iterations of itself. So that being said, you can find a little bit on there. However, they are probably gonna be out of date. Oh, I played Dark Souls 2, but I didn't play it a lot. I do know crazy stuff. Will some characters be unlockable, or will we get about like Team Fortress 2? Pokebro, that's again that's our payment model kinda, and there's gonna be still definitely a journey with our alpha, and we aren't quite ready to talk about our payment model yet, besides it being free to play, and that we don't want to lock it behind a content wall that feels unfair to the community. But more to come soon. So, CR White, number one, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. CR White, very, very great question. So, after 2 wounds happen, or 10, they're going to go into a game mode called Clash. So Clash is very, very frantic. It's a little bit, the kills are a lot, are exponentially higher in value for your power bar. So let's say you have a team that's very, very, the enemy team's very good at like backcapping. Let's say there's two assassins on the enemy team, which they have right now. Let's say your team, though, however, is very good at defending points and very good at like holding down the fort. So your team could be a little bit better in Clash because kills are so much exponentially higher in Clash. You can use your team comp to be a Clash focused, almost Clash kind of stronger in Clash was what I'm trying to say. And there are comeback mechanics. Clash is one of those moments where the rubber meets the road. And so if you maybe aren't quite strong in the late game, but you can early game rather, and you're really strong late game, you can come back. You can use your team to kind of. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, they're killing my cavern.
Oh no, they're killing the cavern. Yeah, but there is definitely comeback mechanics, and a big part of that is Clash itself. GG Unleashed may be down, but I think ClashPoint.net is up. Gotcha. Psycho, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, my friend. It's okay, everybody. Don't panic. GG Unleashed is down. Great guys and gals over there. We got some fantastic community members. A really good point to shout at them out. We got ClashPoint, we got Wargaming.net, we got GG Unleashed. I mean, they have something right down right now, but that's okay. I know we have Norbot over there. He's been working really hard with the API system over there. He's been doing a really good job with GG Unleashed. We have ClashPoint.net. I know they got recently sponsored by Logitech, and they've been doing crazy things over there. I'm super excited about them. Really, really excited about them. Notice my with NEA dropping in August, how is Matika planning on helping out content creators to create fan art, YouTube videos? And well, that's a really good point, Sir Good Mood. Really good point. Really good point. Or is everyone power scaling in the game? I would say different characters are maybe a little bit more effective late game, or maybe strong earlier game. That's just kind of their archetype. That being said, the way you build your character can kind of influence your flow of the map itself. When I mean Clash is a different feeling of the game mode itself, everything is a lot more condensed. Instead of the Guardians being really far in the back, think of the map almost kind of going into a, I don't want to say team deathmatch, but it's a little bit more than that. The Guardians are a lot more in your face, everything's happening a lot faster. What is once a huge map is now you're in tight corridors and everything is a lot faster paced. So team comps may struggle with reacting to a Titan or a trip going all the way across the map. Now have to focus on the here and the now and the mapping a lot closer, if that makes sense.
Ready to strike. Join me.
Oh, thank you, Echo Spawn. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that, Echo. You know, honestly, they make it really easy when they make a passionate game like this. They make my job easy. Not to say the job's not stressful. They make it easy. Trainer, when you see creatures like babies, adults as well. When the game comes out, will there be a sort of trainer where you can see what creatures look like babies and adults as well as guardians as well as seeing what they do? Among Us, that's actually a really good question. So we are actively working on a tutorial right now. MO Kate has actually been doing such a great job getting that together. There is going to be, we want to make as much information as available to you. So having to see the difference between babies and adults is definitely great feedback. And of course, when you get into the game, hopefully join the community. That's definitely something we can definitely look at, because knowing the difference between those adults and babies is absolutely exponentially huge, because babies, while they serve a purpose and they're very good, they pale in comparison to how strong an adult is. Knowing those differences, those cooldowns, those, the force on the map that it makes is definitely very good knowledge. Yeah, so Gas Mask is from ClashPoint.net. Good to see you over there, Gas Mask. When that NDA drops, you can bet your bottom dollar that that's such like a 50 statement. You can bet your bottom dollar that those sites will be updated as well, because they've done an absolutely fantastic job. So once that NDA does lift for them, they will be able to update their sites. I know, Majay, that's okay, buddy. I've been doing great things over here. I miss you guys too. Once that, the Fourth Sniper, thank you very much for putting that Reddit post up. Got you. Grubby Pop, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Fitty. Hey, you Fitty, you're such a troll. ClashPoint might not be getting the same as I am. Cool, Don Base. Good. Will be more of a class order. Interesting. Interesting, Amzu. Definitely a good question to ask, buddy. Amzu, I feel free to tweet us at GoGigantic. on Twitter, and we relish the opportunity to kind of discuss more about those kind of changes, especially when the developers kind of see you. This time, we'll play it, we get an item so that we doing a daily login bonus. So, Vin, we're not quite ready to talk about that. But Vin, pocket that question for a little bit later. You'll hopefully hear something around Gamescom. That goes a little bit more into progression, and when we get John Hargrove on stream, we'll talk a little bit about it. Again, we are under NDA, but that's a very interesting idea, and I'm smiling. That's all I gotta say about that. Psychogenesis, not really kind of getting into the login bonus or not login bonus. I think there's something to be said about rewarding people who play our game. In any game they play, whether it's blah 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 blah. The fact that you kind of be a part of the community and make an effort to log in, I like it when I'm playing other games. I'll say about that. Nor, good to see you, buddy. I don't know, Strong Exile. Oh, they're so low. Oh, good kill coming out. Oh, he does have his focus up there, but his Cicador is down. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, what is my favorite hero? My favorite hero. It's not in yet.
Bull's not your favorite hero?
I like Bull because we both don't do leg day that much, and not in
You
yet.
as Bull.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love Bull, I do, but it's not my favorite hero anymore. I do like Gnosis. I do like Gnosis, but it's not my favorite hero anymore. I can't confirm. Oh, that should get you guys excited. Oh yeah. Yeah, so Board Brit makes up a very, very good point. It is alpha, guys, so everything is subject to change. What is true today might not be true tomorrow. Yes, very good point, Pyro saying. Thank you very much. So Bull is actually Gnosis. Sorry, I'm so used to the internal names. But that being said, everything is in flux, guys, and what is true today might not be true tomorrow. And that's what you guys are there for. You guys are there to give us the feedback. Be like, hey, this stinks. And we're like, hey, you know what? You're right. Let's get back to the drawing board. I am slowly turning into gasoline. Right? Oh my gosh. This is Bull. Oh, here we go. Kaido wants it though. Ooh. Oh no.
Got fireball.
Did
above.
How did Nanaman killed you?
He was above.
Oh, man.
Darn it.
Good. Got more. I need this in my life right now. As Sin6 says. Sin6, grab onto the desk. Put your right hand up and say, I got you. It's okay. Soon. NDA's dropping, my friend. Soon. I can't wait. I can't wait. And having to blame the intern. I always blame the intern. And in fact, if I'm not blaming the intern at least 3 times a day, I feel like I don't accomplish everything I needed to do during the day. Mangalo, good to see you, buddy. Can you forfeit in this? No, there is no forfeit right now. You're
Forfeit?
Yeah.
Who forfeits?
Did Mario forfeit after he went to the castle and saw that Peach was in another one? Absolutely not. But it's definitely it is alpha, and systems that need to be in place may or may not be in place in the future. So, good feedback though. 12 and 4 Trip. Trip is doing very, very well.
It's a good character.
It is a very, very good character. Indeed. Is Trip as fast as lightning? Yeah, she is light. She's the embodiment of lightning. Yes. Yes, Trip is a very, very good character. Last stream I kind of alluded to the point whether a character can carry. So characters' archetypes kind of lend itself to whether they can be more effective at doing a lot of damage, and especially the way you build the game during the workflow. It takes a team. One of my coworkers pointed that out to me. It does take a team. However, a good Trip, a good Taito, a good character that does a lot of damage and playing effectively, it's a force to be reckoned with. So if you find yourself wanting to carry, and you wanted to, be a really effective juggernaut in the match, finding the right archetype that kind of fits you, you can definitely find it and definitely have a lot of fun with it. Trip's Chips? Oh, Trip's Chips, I like that. Yes, Arrow Force. Mar Burgers, I can dig it. Oh, good job. However, doing a good job keeping it kind of contained. Thor's drafts. I don't know. That one could use a little bit of work. Just a little bit, though. Focus her down, GG, he says. There is a lot of people in the chat who have played at PAX South or PAX East or Gamescom or E3, right? Just kidding, not Gamescom. We'll be there in 2 weeks though. All right, looks like you guys might have a chance to tie it up at 1 wound. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, good job using that Kador AoE. However, oh, you guys need to get that thing down. Good job jumping on the Sven though. Oh, it's Tally Po.
Deep left.
Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, you didn't die to Tally Po, you're good. Is there a glass cannon kind of hero? Rotse, I would definitely say Trip embodies that, especially if you go strictly offensive. A lot of damage, not a lot of health. We were actually joking around that in the office. But other characters, Mozo's quite squishy after she uses her blink. Definitely a cue to go in on her because that's her one gap.
You hear the blink sound.
Yeah, you go blink.
You then go after her.
Can you do the blink sound? Was it something? So there are characters like that. Charnock is another one, quite squishy.
What? Charnock?
Paper Crane, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, it's definitely one of those. It is high, fast paced, very fast paced. Canyon really gives itself to a very linear type of map. Only one direction you can go, and it takes a while. It's like a muscle. Keep using it, and you'll get the reflex. Thank you very much for the follow, though. Indeed, and it definitely being alpha. The Hoon! The Hoon! Good to see you, though, Paper Crane. The Hoon. Yeah, it's one of those things where the more you play it, the more you'll kind of understand. It's one of our easier maps to read, but again, that comes to a keen eye. It's one of those ones like you understand what's going on, and it's definitely good feedback though. Massive shot. Whoop the whoop. MT Bot, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the community, my friend. I hope that's just not a regular bot. I hope that's actually a person. Welcome to the community. Glad to have you guys here again. I will reiterate it. Thank you guys so much for following and stopping by. We do these shows every Tuesday. We are working hard on Motiga Thursdays this week, so you guys will potentially get a bonus stream. I will have that information up tomorrow. But that being said, we want to appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with us today, so you can watch MO Ultra Beast, MO Gorham, and I kind of talk about heroes. Will there be any crazy skins like Kawaii Cat Bastet? I know of what you speak, Vin, that being said, our game, we want to kind of keep it lore-based, or we want to keep it into the here and now. We're never going to see, like, what's a good, Ashling, help me out here, crazy skin ideas. Margrave,
Ashling grown up?
No, I mean, well, that might even be, I don't know. Like, Margrave with looks like a human and like really buff and like gym shorts, and it's, instead of a fist, he has like a dumbbell in one arm. Like we'll never get like outside the craziness. Will we have ideas of maybe holiday skins? I don't know. That's definitely something that can be discussed. But there's never gonna be like crazy out there skins. Buff Margrave confirmed. Arnold Margrave.
Arnold Margrave.
Yes.
Rambo Margrave.
You guys should showcase. Oh, showcase. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Yeah. Riley Blackwolf, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. By the way, Riley, hold on to your pants because hopefully we're gonna have our voice acting stream very soon. I'm sad, no gym shorts. Do you guys have AI implemented for heroes? To be announced. Sorry, I can't give you more of an answer to that one, but it's definitely interesting. Will there be in-game voice channels? So we have said before on record, in-game voice comms would be a great thing that we'd like to provide. Ooh! Oh, is he gonna get the win? Is he gonna get the win? Ali's sniping it. Is this it? Is this the Dream Boys? There it is.
Victory.
Good game, guys. Mozo Jojo. Anyways, MD Bot, sorry to answer your question. That's definitely something that we said before. Voice comm is super important, and how we go about that is definitely something that's going to be talked about. Please give me the mouse cord. No, not you, not you. No, it was the thingy. All right. Good game, everybody. Great game to everybody out there. Great game. There we go. Little GG's over there.
Yay.
The dream. Good job, buddy. Great job. Way to go. 1-1. I can respect that. Make sure you don't do that in the office today. Make sure you lose all your games. That way I can be number one. The dream. The dream.
Oh, the dream. Going down.
I got a skin for idea that Trip makes her white and gold and use gold lightning. Hey, Vin, awesome idea. I mean, I loved seeing community skins. I know Jacob did a not techno, but a mechanical Taito. Taito is our almost like a Crimson Songbird. He's a you've seen him before, guys. Absolutely love the character, but he did a mechanical version of him. Almost think of like the Predator meets Taito. It was crazy.
Sounds good to me.
And it's one of those ways you can just network and be like, hey, I know you're a really good artist. You should draw my idea for me. And it's one of those things that I love to get to see community creations, guys. And of course, we tweet all of our community creations. It's absolutely fantastic. Will there be more summonable creatures or just current 3? Well, there is the Infernal.
Yep.
There is Cerberus. There is Cyclops. There is Motiga. There is the Drake.
Yes.
Yeah. Did we already say Drake?
No.
Okay. And then Bloomer. I can't count. Counting's hard. But did we already say that? But there's
around 5 or 6.
Yeah, there's
somewhere
more
around
than
there.
3. We'll just do the greater creatures greater than 3.
You can only bring 3 with you
Yes.
into battle. So you
Yes,
have a
yes,
choice
yes.
strategically on which ones you bring with you.
Oh my gosh, people want Encore. People want more. What time is it?
One more?
We technically have 20 more minutes left. I will need to get a shout out in chat to say we can do it. So if Mo, Isol, or Evan says we can do it, we will. Because technically we have 20 more minutes left to stream. I don't want to bore you guys, though. I don't want to bore you. Trinalord, have a great day, my friend. Hopefully see you later on in the week.
You
What?
saying my playing is boring?
I'm not
Is
saying
that
you're playing
what
is
you're telling me?
boring. No. I'm saying I'm boring, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Welcome to war. You can do it. Come on, do it. Do it. I gotta have confirmation. If people are busy, because remember, guys,
You're a lot of dudes.
yeah. You guys gotta remember though, they have to make a video game today. So
Oh, that's true.
that you
I have to
we
work on
have to
environments.
work. We have to work. We're getting. I don't think we can let people. Okay, that's a yes then. That is a yes man. All right, start a silent chase. All right, let's do it. Are you guys gonna do it?
I need control.
All right, let's
There
do
you
it.
go.
All right, we'll queue up again. You guys wanted it, we'll give it to you. Oh man. Oh yeah. Just do it. Just sign up. We'll be one player in the match, but it'll be
Yep.
us. All right, here we go.
Queue of 1.
Queue of 1. There we go, guys. So I hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everybody's having a great. Oh, you're joining match. Looks that. We'll let you kind of do your thing. That way we don't share the secret screen. But yes, guys, we do again want to thank everybody for stopping by and hanging out. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. I think we're gonna do one more Aisling. One more Aisling. Are you gonna go ham this Aisling?
I'll try to.
Okay, he's gonna go ham Aisling. Final match. Final destination. One life. Just kidding. That's not a thing in our game. All right, there he goes. Hold on to your pants. Here we go. 10B. I think we're going to keep it to Aisling just then. And then we'll have another hero next week.
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
You gotta leave guys hanging.
Are we leaving next week? What day are we leaving? What day am I leaving? No,
You're leaving?
I'm-
You're leaving me, Thor?
I'm not technically leaving you. I'm going to be coming
Aw.
back. Sven. Ooh. Someone unreleased. Since Splitter, we can't.
Man, Sven's a fan favorite.
I know. I don't like Sven.
I love Sven.
I know you like Sven. I mean, there's just
Bottles
contention
everywhere.
There's just contention in the chat right now. I thought I knew you guys. I'm just kidding, Jackie. You came with us as a secret. What is it? What is the secret screen? Well, if I showed you, it wouldn't be a secret screen anymore. It has all of our heroes on it. Just kidding. It has all the confirmed and unconfirmed heroes. It has heroes that we like. You just put in chat.
Heroes I don't even know about.
I don't even know about him either. I just want to see. Well, we played Voden last week for Voden's Clash Course. I did absolutely horrible because reasons, but Pepper, Mo Pepper did a fantastic job. Okay, looks like we're jumping in. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta steal it. I gotta steal it. Here we go. Whoa, not that. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. All you, take it away, son.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
All right, Trip's like Batman, whoever you want, unless you can be Batman. Same with Trip, yes. Y'all play Woo already. We haven't played Woo on stream before. I played it on a Dev Showdown, I think about 3 weeks ago. But Woo is going to be another great character because Woo has a counter SG. Thank you very much for the follow. Woo has a great backstory. It's one of those stories that especially with the skin combination, like you don't think about and then you learn about it and you're like, oh my god, that is fantastic. Sorry, teasing everything.
This enemy team loves assassins. Got 2 assassins.
Oh,
man.
kill Tallypo. Oh, Tallypo goes down. What a surprise.
Got a
Kappa.
ball here.
How many game types? Well, there is only the 5-5 with the Guardian clashing, so that is our main game mode, and especially one that we're trying to balance as best as possible. Putting different types of game modes without not being as balanced as possible is, personally, I think that hurts the genre and hurts the game itself. We want to get this game mode as... Ooh, good job using that. Good job. We want to get this tight. We want to get this playing smoothly. We want to get this as best as possible before we even talk about other game modes. Yes. Something. Yep, Aerofor, go ahead and check out our YouTube. Boom. Vote in Clash Course. when will we get all these dark and mysterious lores? Well, plot twist, Wu dies and then comes back. John Woo. Kidding, not actually a thing. Not actually a thing. Can you believe it's already July? It's almost the end of July already.
Time's moving too
Next thing you know,
fast.
we're gonna be launching. People are gonna be playing Gigantic. Everybody's gonna be had. Merriment will be had, and everybody will have fun. I love how they did the run animations. Nice job, Motiga. Robin, thank you so much for the compliment, my friend. That really just goes back to the developers. You know, there's so many great artists on our team, whether it's Joe, whether it's Katie. Just they really kick butt, and getting to see the game play, it just feels so fluid, and you can believe that they're running. Yep, Jean-Claude. Damn. Oh, Air 4, you did good. I mean, you did good at PAX, Kappa. Can you spoil the ending of the It's a wonderful time. All right. They got him back to the corner, though. Yeah, keep the questions coming, guys, and I'll do my best to answer them. Oh, post sniper, you're so funny. Oh, here comes the focus out of Gnosis, bleeding up, broken arm. However, it looks like he might be able to get it. Good heal coming out from. Oh, let's see if he can save it. Oh, it's gonna be close. I see Katie. Oh, good focus coming out. Oh, King of the Mountain. Unfortunately, couldn't save the bloomer though.
Took the bloomer.
I got the wound. Oh, that's pretty good. Free Wooly. I like that one too. Stop it. I want to see this hero with long flowing hair. Finn, I do too. Trust me, I have secretly given many people in the office millions of dollars to make my character.
There'll be Thors all over the environment.
Yeah, everywhere. You remember that time you let me draw on the map? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he actually let me. There's cave paintings on the side of the wall, and I might have drawn something. I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Thor paints cave painting.
Yeah, it didn't probably go into the final cut, but there was a glorious moment of me drawing on the wall. What is the favorite coffee drink in the Motiga studio?
We got the Naga's breath.
Oh, we do have the Naga. So, Majay, a little bit of a split off. We actually have an AFK tavern, probably about 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from our studio, and they have a drink called the Naga's Breath that was inspired by Gigantic. So whenever I go there with my friends, I always I want 20 Naga Breaths, stat, because that's my game. And I always tell the waiter when she comes up to me, I'm like, you know what this is? And she's like, a Naga's Breath? And I'm like, no, it's not just a Naga's Breath. It is a Naga's Breath from Gigantic / Motiga. Hiya. And that's how I do it. Oh, it's Wu from Wyoming. I can't do it. We did not fix it. It's still broken. It's a cave wall, not a bathroom stall. Is a toad with snail samurai making it because that's what it looks like? So, Robin, that was our artistic test for M.O. Gorham, who was on the stream earlier. You missed it. M.O. Gorham kind of talked about because he is the artistic lead for drawing Aisling. And that was his artistic test when he applied at Motiga. And so they gave him a kind of a general outline of a hero. He's like, it has to have a pet, it has to have a sword, and that's what he made. And so it eventually turned into Taito. However, the snail, what you're referring to, is amazing, and that was his first pass at Taito. That was the Taito before Taito was. However, a very great looking character. I will 100% agree with you.
I have survived.
Oh, okay. Kaboom. Kaboom has got it. She is the Twitter master. Twitter master. Interesting, Finn. Death's Door for the kill achievements or just kill types? So Death's Door is when you kill somebody very, very close to death, and Hargrove would be better at discussing the system that we cannot talk about. Prototyto. Oh, I like that. Scruffy. High five to you. Prototyto. I like it. You kind of say it all cool like, I am Prototyto. Uh-oh. I am so excited, guys, for progression in our game. That's going to be... We are so excited to show off the hard work from John Hargrove and everybody else. Because he's
doing
just...
good stuff.
He's a kick-butt developer. Good thing I didn't say anything worse. And he's just absolutely fantastic. And guys, I know personally I'm so excited for progression in our game. And it's going to be one that it just feels great. And you guys know my background, so... I am super excited. All right, looks like you guys are doing pretty... It's actually tied up. It's 2-2. And 3 points each for you guys. Uh-oh. Oh, good job. Uh-oh, Cater's in trouble. Woo! Back into the blade he goes. Nice. Good job.
Oh, there's a low Talico over there.
Snail Easter egg. Will the character have voices? Interesting little tidbit. That is actually a Motiga in that creature point. But if you listen quite carefully, Mo Electricize, rather, who's an artist on our team, fantastic, absolutely fantastic artist. She is the voice of Trip. And we actually are doing new voices for our characters. But that being said, yes, long story short, yes, short story. If you do hear any other voices, oh no, we might be able to get it. No, Evan pays for it with his life. Oh man, Werf? I would say Werf.
It's Dead Rogue.
That is Dead Rogue. That being said, dude, thank you very much for the follow. But yes, if you hear any voices in our game when it's character related, that's because they're old voices that we use as placeholders. So we're super excited about the new voice actor stuff. Gonna care how much damage you're gonna take, like Heroes in the Storm. So Zorn's Lemon, that's one that's actually we had a lot of feedback. Is our UI and feedback when it comes to visually. It's something that we're definitely talking with our alpha community members, saying, hey, how could we improve this? Because we want the effects and spells and debuffs to be visual. We want them to be impactful, but not overdoing it while getting as much information to the player as possible. So when you say stuff like that, that's a very good point, and it's one that we're definitely discussing with our alpha members. So Psychogenesis, we are not having in-game, in-office voices. I guess we'll just leave it there. We'll just put that on the table. I know exactly what you mean, but if the Naga in our game sets the bar so high, and we want to keep hitting that bar of great voice acting, I'll just boom. Who's gonna call Ghost Hunter? Yeah, that's actually a good point. Very, very good point. When I get the chance, I just dude, that's kind of NDA, but that's okay. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Dude, I'm super excited that you're excited about being excited for possibly getting into the alpha. I'm excited that you're excited. How about that? But remember, it is NDA, but that's okay. Slap on the wrist, that's okay. You're a bad little kid.
What is that sound, Thor?
What? What? Which one?
What sound are you making in there?
What? But that's okay, buddy. It happens. It happens. It's all right. It happens. No big deal, buddy. Move on. I didn't see it. Oh, it's all right, man. It's all right. I get excited. You should see when I get excited. I say things that I shouldn't say all the time. It's okay. Oh, looks like Gnosis is out, but he's gonna be able to get out scot-free. Kato. Ooh, good job using that pull into the blade. No, it's okay, Chololo, dude. And for me to purge you would have to take away his mouse. I don't think he needs any of that. I hope you guys are having a great summer, though. It is summertime in the city. You know, it's an exciting time over at Motiga. I've said it before, but we are dropping NDA next month. We are going to be in Gamescom next month. We're going to be in PAX Prime, hanging out with you guys. I'm so excited. It's kind of like, it's like the great, like it's like Obi-Wan Kenobi. You've taken your first step into a larger world. And I'm so excited. Because PAX Prime, for a lot of people, was the first time they got to see Gigantic. And having it come full circle with the NDA dropping is going to be such an exciting time for our company. Nerds downloading apples. Cute. Robin. Definitely something we've talked about before. I don't know. Is the ping system game the prototype version?
Shoot, what key is that? Yeah, there you go. C.
So we do have that ping right there, and they're also working on other things. But yes, we understand how important communication in-game. That's easy and fluid. Yeah, so we definitely hear you. We definitely hear you. Too hot? Hot dang. Does an NDA cover fan art? No. Fan art is completely yours. Sin says, yeah, we actually do not have the key system. Oh, he's in trouble. Uh-oh, he needs help from the team. Oh, no. Man.
Or decide not to interrupt them.
Uh-oh. I know. But keys soon, though. Trust me. You and me both, Sins. You and me both. I can't wait to have the community get to play the game. No worries, Robin. We're always here for you guys. Uncle Hunter. Oh, man. Nanoman's on the team, though. He's on the case. Hot daddy.
It's by using a controller.
Yeah, and doing fantastic. Thank you, Robin. I really appreciate that, my friend. I really appreciate that. Like I said, it's a culmination of different... Oh, careful! Ooh.
Got my heal.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Oh, man. Nos is in trouble here. However, we might pick an easy kill on a Taito. Taito got to get out of there. Oh, man. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Might be able to pick it up, though. Oh, my gosh. He is angry. He is that bull is angry. Uh-oh. Oh, good use of the thing. Oh, oh, pick it up, pick it up. And not today, he says. What do we tell Death? Not today. Not today. Not today. M.O.K. That's Katie. M.O. Katie Hargrove. What is her official title? You would know more than I would. I know she's an artist, but is she Katie Hargrove.
KDQQ.
Yeah, what is her official title?
Oh, she's a character artist.
Character artist, and she is absolutely
Character.
fantastic. Fantastic. I'm really excited to get her on. She actually,
She's the
her,
one that did, she's
her-
the one that did the Griffin.
indeed, and her and Joe have been working on a little bit of models, the statues, and I've seen a little bit of it. Absolutely
Yes.
fantastic. Great Taito player. I see her play a lot of Taito. Absolutely fantastic. Will there be a sidebar where your teams cool down for something similar? MD bot, that goes back to the UI. Our UI is one thing that we're definitely a work in progress. It's one thing that I kind of alluded to before. We want to get as much visual indication and much information there to the player as possible without overloading their senses. And I've heard that comment before about, hey, I would really like to know when my team's abilities are off cooldown. So whatever happens, happens, but it's one of those things where we have heard in the past. And so definitely it's something we're going to be exploring in the future. How do kite melee versus melee? Sorry, issue related to John Hargrove? Yes, indeed she is. Troll, thank you very much. Indeed. All right. All right. Sir Darwin, have a great day, my friend. If you do move to keys with remote, would you offer some more memories to give out? Dawn Base. Great question. That's a great question. It's one of those things, me being a streaming community manager over Motiga, I'm always going to try to reward people for hard work, whether that's keys or that's kind of keeping close to our chest. That being said, we want to reward hardworking community members. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. That's definitely an option. 10. 10 is the highest level of the game. So, Sadarak, that is a great question. Also, depending on what character you have, your abilities to kite is definitely depending on... Oh, great use of the Margrave Q. Great assist coming out. Nice job. But your kiting ability is definitely based on what character you have. And for instance, Ashley has her Q, Cater's War Cry, and she can make her ghost that kind of CC the enemy team, just like he did just then, and kind of use it as kiting ability. Great use of it. But yes, Dawn Base, we always want to reward our community. Ooh, great job in the Q. Locks up Nos there. Managed to get out of it though.
My rival draws near. He will attack me soon.
Level 10. There we go. There it is. You're correct. All right. As you can tell from the right side, he does have passives, and those are ways that you can customize your character. Again, as you can tell, he did a really fast job. Ooh, great job using the interrupt. However, the focus, you can always get out of it. Oh man, the Taito. Oh, Hargrave can't quite pick it up. It's so close. Oh, he might go from the back though. He's trying. Oh, he's trying in the back. He might be a little too far though. Oh no. A little deep for it. He might be able to get away though. Good heal. Great heal coming out. Hargrave coming up, trying to help him out a little bit. Ooh, that's a big HK focus coming on the fight. OT, that's a good question for a sniper. A bunch of us. Yes, Troll dude, that is stamina. Doing things like dodging, jumping, using certain abilities will drain that stamina bar. It does recoup very, very fast. Granted, it is alpha, so again, everything's being tested, everything's being changed constantly. But your stamina bar is definitely a sprinting ability as well. But yes, Roomsy, good point. Oh, look at you guys in chat. You guys are all in chat. Thank you very much for helping out. All right. Looks like Griffin team does have a slight advantage. Let's see if Ultra Beast can kind of turn it around. A bunch of bananas. Ooh, great job of using that focus. Good Terrify coming out. Easy pickup onto the Gnosis. Great job, man. Oh, Trip's in trouble too. Kator's Warcry comes off cooldown in 3 seconds. May be able to pick it up. Looks like she's gonna get away scot-free though. Uh-oh. Katie's in the back. She's in the danger zone. Uh-oh, Katie's in the danger zone. Oh, oh, nice try. Almost got away with the Kator's Warcry. Uh-oh, Trip's in trouble now. However, might be able to pick up kill on the Trip. Oh, it was close. Good pickup onto the Trip. Evan goes down. It looks like HK's all alone. Looks like they might push onto that move. Katie's in the back though. She's in the danger zone. Good job. Oh. Looks like he's trying to poke her down a little bit. Nice job using that Kador. When the game's in beta, anyone will be able to play. Math, we're going into closed beta in August. So again, the gate is still quite there. We're going to be going in open beta a little bit farther down in the development cycle. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more to say when the NDA drops, and that too is in August. Does Ashling's focus do damage? I think it's just a...
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it knocks them up and it does damage.
Cool. There we go, Angry Sword.
Double the damage you have Fedora out.
Don't test the power. Highway to the danger zone, Navi says. Indeed. Little Kenny launches coming out there. So, is there a character that can purify CC in the game? Yes, Robin. Indeed. In fact, Aisling can. So, into the Blade ability, when you go to the right path, you can either go to the heal or the purifying. For the next 6 seconds after using into the Blade, you purify and cleanse, and you make it so you cannot be debuffed with abilities. So it's great for your character, and it's great for your team as well, because it gives it to your AoE to your team. And for the next 6 seconds, you cannot be debuffed. It's absolutely fantastic, especially if you're going against a Charnock, a Zenobia, people with a bunch of CCs, a bunch of just debuff markers. Absolutely fantastic. Yep, and Vidasi can do that as well.
Kill our enemies. I will feast on their souls.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, like we discussed earlier, the Clash is happening. I alluded to the point earlier that Clash is really about getting in your face. The map kind of condenses, and everybody's kind of, speaking of in your face, there goes the bowl onto the, good focus coming out from the HK. Nas is in trouble. Nas does his focus. Random Spears comes down. Looks like Kador's in trouble. Looks like they're going to try to save that Bloomer. Margrave doing a great job, and they're pushing him off. Looks like Taito is slowed. Katie's going to try to get out of there. However, Nas is finding himself in a lot of damage, but it's 2v1 right now. Trip doing a lot of damage, and unfortunately, Aisling goes down. But you guys did save the Bloomer, though. But yes, it is Clash time now. Deaths are going to be worth twice as much power. The Guardians are closer together, and it's going to be about in your face, a lot more fast-paced, and it's really the crescendo of the match itself. Indeed, Rumsey says. Nice. Such greed. Psychogenesis. Door for shoutcasting. I can't shoutcast. I can scream really loud and wave my arms around. Yep.
You do that very well, Thor.
Well, thank you, my friend. Trujan, hey, buddy, I know you're over there in the EU. Thank you very much for stopping by the stream. He's a very great streamer himself. And take it easy, buddy. Get some rest. And hopefully I'll see you at Gamescom, maybe. I don't know. All right. So it looks like 2 wounds to 1 in favor of the Griffin side. Howard picks up an easy kill onto the... don't make me a liar. Don't make me a liar. There we go. And then Toomey goes down. What a surprise. Didn't see that coming. Take it easy, my friend. All right, looks like HK is in a vulnerable position right there. Doing a lot of damage into the Bloomer. Bloomer might go down here. They focus it down. Looks like the Bloomer does go down. It's going to give him a slight creature advantage. And it looks like they are kind of trying to tie it up. 1 wound, 2 wounds each. Enemy team is in a very dangerous position here. It might be, you do have your focus too. Just on the outside, great focus. Terrified coming out, interrupting everybody. And if he has a little bit of cleanup from his team, unfortunately, there's just nobody there. There's just nobody there to help you out, my friend.
Oh, they're coming back.
No, there we go. They're coming back. Oh, Ratsa, that's what I want to hear, man. Take that hype. Take it and run with it. Ratsa, I'm so excited to have people like you in our community, my friend. A lot of it does look confusing. Like, oh, what's happening? This guy's in the face. Oh my gosh, a lot of death and decay coming at you. Once you get to playing the game, you'll kind of understand a little bit more what's going on. Dodge is coming out. Good job using the Kador to slow him down. Nice job. Way to escape using those dodges for your best advantage. However, Nasus coming to finish the job, but not before Charnock gets into his face. Great job. But that being said, Ratsa, I'm so excited for you in the community as well, man. Indeed. Yeah. So MDBot, one way to reward players for working together is XP. So doing things as a team is going to reward the whole entire team with XP. Not to say you can't get XP your own way, like killing creatures, like say Batcap and getting kills. Like you can increase your XP, but working with your team, those assists, those killing the creatures as a team is going to exponentially increase your team XP level. Oh, camp trap. Good, awesome, Master. Glad to hear you liking it, my friend. It's a testament to the hard-working developers over there. Glad to see it, awesome, Master. Glad to see it. Glad to have you up in here, guys. Oh man, Robin, I'm excited too, bud. It's okay, guys. It happens. It happens. NDA drops, breaks everywhere, but that's all right, my friend. It happens. Like I said, guys, we're gonna be dropping NDA in August. We're excited. It makes me excited that you're excited. I feed off of your. Uh-oh, looks like Nas is going into the point. Ooh, trying to pick up the kill on the Taito, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Great job. It happens, keep pretending. It's all right, Camp Chef. It's all right. It happens, guys. Like I said, I used to watch you play. Yeah, Awesome Master. Hey, buddy. There's a lot of friends over there from the Dawngate community, and RIP 5 ever. But personally, it's been really great to have a home over here at Motia. They've welcomed all of my old friends and all of my community with open arms, and it's really a testament of their love and commitment to the community itself. So glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here, Awesome Master. But that's all right, guys. NDA breaks happen. That's okay. You understand. As long as we go in the future knowing it, but that's okay, man. That's okay. We're excited. I completely understand your excitement, though. But it's good to have you here, Awesome Master. Glad to have you back, bud. Oh, Lowdy. Oh, Lowdy, he says. So this is actually a very close game. Looks like if they can kind of hold off for the next wound, they do have a creature advantage, so they're going to be passively gaining power faster. Liz Rita, thank you very much for the follow. Liz Rita. Oh, I said that right. I know. Oh, man. So if you guys can hold off, you guys will be in a great position.
Try and put pressure on them
I
so
know.
keep them away from the Guardian.
Indeed. So Tomas is doing a great job of keeping 2 people corralled in. So it's up to the enemy, your team to kind of, oh, there goes Trip. However, doing a great job of keeping him off. Looks like they're going to have a successful defend right here. And if that happens, good focus coming out. Great focus onto the Sven. Sven can't land any damage. And it looks like a good focus coming out from Ali onto that Chardock. Great job. No worries, Rob. No worries, my friend. Great job. All right, so they just defended the wound. Their power bar is exponentially higher than the enemy teams. They're going to be able to push now, tie it up 1 wound to 1 wound. They do have the passive creature advantage, so they have 3 points while the enemy team only has 2. It looks like Tomas is calling for them to take the maybe the creature. They're waiting for it. This is going to be a Drake. This is going to be a Drake. So it's going to be very, very
They're
hard.
all down right now.
Yeah, if they can do it as a team, get this Drake down, they're going to have a 3 creature advantage to 1. And if they can get it, it's going to be great. However, it's a huge risk, and they need people to show up. Oh, man. Oh, somebody looks like he's going to die. However, picks the Drake up. Now they have to get out of there. They have to get out. Uh-oh. They have to get out right now.
Get out, Nanaman.
Get out. They have to get out. Oh, they have to defend. Oh, man.
They killed my ghost.
Oh, they killed the ghost. 15-second cooldown on all of his abilities. However, they go back to the bloomer. It looks like they're going to be able to come back. So they do have the passive creature advantage, like I was saying before. Now it's double for what it was. However, they are down 2 people. But as you can tell, the power spike meters, if they can defend just for a little bit longer, they are going to get the next power spike. Uh-oh, here it comes. This is it. This is where the rubber meets the road. Great focus coming out of the Gnosis, though. And then answers with one of his own. However, Kador goes down, so for the next 14 seconds,
Attack the cavern right now.
yeah, for the next 14 seconds, they're going to be really careful. You might want to let Nanaman go defend it while you guys perfect Vista. Oh, no.
Gain those kills are worth more right now.
Yeah, you're right. Good point. Good job. That was close. They're in the danger zone, boys and girls. All right, looks like Vista might go down here. However, they get the kill on the goal. Good assist kill from the Taito. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we might have a close game. If they can defend this bloomer, oh, they're going to be sitting pretty. However, oh, man, it's going to be very close. The power play goes. So a power play is when a player gets that little tiny bump they needed for the next advance, and it looks like they picked it up. It looks like Nos is going to go down here, and this could be the final nail in the coffin for Ultra Beast's team. There we go. So Much Monsters, ladies and gentlemen, is Mo Joe, and who is a artist who's kicked butt out of her game too. It's client side. Here we go. This could be the end of the game, folks. It's gonna be up to the team to get this wound. Here it is. This could be it, folks.
They all spawned in.
Oh man. Oh no. He needs a team though. Charnock and them aren't there yet. It's gonna be so close. Looks like they might be able to get it though. Oh, it's like 1 pixel. You gotta go. You gotta go for it.
I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna try to go around.
There it is.
Okay.
Nice. Way to go, man. Way to end on a win. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. GG, no re-biscuits of tea. I can tell my British friends. Nice. There it is. There it is. That's what I like to see. All right, let's go ahead and move this over here. Switch scenes. There it is. That was an encore if I've ever seen one.
Did pretty well.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. There we go. We ended up with a win. Nice. Good game. Good
Thank
game.
you.
Good game all around, my friend.
It was only because of all your guys' support.
Yeah, I mean, you were just riveted. You're like, oh my gosh, they're depending on me. I need to have it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's the GGs going out in chat. For everybody here at MOT, guys, I want to say a big heartfelt thankful for everybody coming out and hanging out with us. Remember, guys, Clash Point is every Tuesday. If you want to hear more about our game, go to gogigantic.com, sign up for the beta or alpha. Actually, we're going into beta rather, so sign up for the alpha, and we're going to be transitioning into beta come August. Go ahead and check out our Reddit, Go Gigantic. If you want our Facebook, there's Go Gigantic. If you want our Twitter, there's Go Gigantic, my friends. So
Go Gigantic.
Go Gigantic. There it is. We got that cheer too. So I want to say, guys, thank you very much for coming again. It's been awesome. It really has. And you know, we couldn't do this without you. Again, we're making a game for you guys. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for everything. Everybody here at Motia, a heartfelt thankful. We'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna play my outro screen. That way, it doesn't shut me off again because everybody yelled at me last time. But thank you guys so much. We're gonna play. And yeah. Or we can just have an awkward goodbye. We can have an awkward goodbye section. Wait,
I
no.
already said bye.
All right. We can just do it again. Wait, no, no. All right, hold on. Wait. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay, they're still seeing us. Well, okay, this is the awkward goodbye scenario. Thank you very much for seeing.
Slowly walk out.
Go ahead, just go ahead and walk out. I'm gonna take this one by myself. Thank you very much, Alter Beast, for coming and hanging out with us. This is the outro thing because you need to wait 15 seconds before we turn the stream off. Boom! Thank you guys so much. I appreciated it. This is the awkward goodbye. Robin NL 098. Thank you very much for following. This is it. This is the awkward goodbye. Bye guys. Bye guys. Take care, everybody. See you guys. We'll see you guys next time on Clash Course 1 to 3 every Tuesday. Boom, and maybe Motiga Thursdays this week. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Boom, boom. Wait, where's my beat? I need my music at. That's all right. Here we go.